Q, one of the nuances of this is there's no kickoffs. They just start from the 14-yard line.
Started at the 14-yard line, and yes, you have 4 downs to get to the next line to gain, which is the 20-yard line. And then it continues until you either score, or if you don't, then you basically give up possession of the football.
You concede the punt. And here are the Lancers. Petrie back to pass, looks to the swing back, little wheel route, and just short of the line to gain. Great catch there by McKenna Roberts, just a sophomore.
Well, you're going to see this a lot with what Calvert is going to do. They're going to have routes where they're just going to clear everyone out, and they'll have her come on out. And literally, from a bigger picture aspect of things, you're going to see Erin be able to get the ball in her hands.
And here's big third down for Linganore. Great snap, quick pass right to the center, and they are going to convert. And all of a sudden, they have a drive going. Now, they don't have a kickoff, so you just get the ball on the 14-yard line, which I think is an interesting way. You know, they came into flag football and they said, we can create our own rules.
Absolutely.
And they've done a fabulous job.
Well, I love it. I mean, I think it adds to the excitement and the pacing of the game. I mean, this flag football is all about pacing and speed and agility. And so from a pacing aspect, we got a flag down. Looks like it was false start on Linganore, and it's going to move the Lancers back. But, yeah, this is about the pacing of the game and allowing it to be, fast going and moving. So, therefore, don't slow it down with the kicking game. Let it just play itself out.
And these young ladies, athletic times 10, as the Lancers now still working with possession, trying to keep the drive going. Petrie steps up and goes deep down the left side, has a receiver, and she's got reservations for 6. Early and often. Great catch by McKenna Roberts, the sophomore. Wow.
McKenna Roberts. What an amazing, what we would call a 9 route, a go route. The ability to get the ball down the football field, catch it in stride, and she's gone. I mean, that was just beautiful execution.
And you've been there, Q. Hardest part about that was actually catching, making sure you catch the ball.
Well, again, when you're skilled at catching it, the hardest part is make sure you don't trip up. The catch is the catch, but you don't want to trip up.
And here's the 2-point conversion. Great defense, but Roberts comes down with it again.
She ran that slant route, just gorgeous, crossed in front of the defender. When you have a slant route, you got to make yourself available to the quarterback and cross in front of the defender. She did that, and literally from a defensive standpoint, I mean, that was close, but Jasmine Nathan wasn't able to come up with the either knockdown or interception. Good 2-point conversion. Look at this throw. I mean, just gorgeous, in stride, nice throw, great catch.
And right away, the Calvert Cavaliers in blue are now right on the 14-yard line. A little backwards pass, the ball fumbled, and when a fumble happens in girls' flag, the ball is dead when it hits the ground. Which is, think about safety. We don't want any high school athlete diving and hit their head with somebody who's also diving.
And it's okay. It's okay. I love that rule. I think it's great as far as the safety of it all. Again, it's about the pacing of the game, and let's not slow it down and be arduous with rules that don't really apply.
Here is Amani Welch, the quarterback, number 5 for the Cavaliers. Little lateral pass, then tried to get it back to Welch. I like the thought process, but they have themselves in a 3rd and 11.
Well, I think what they tried to do was clear everyone out, and then as you cleared everyone out, you were trying to get that pass underneath. It just didn't work out. Good defense by the Lancers.
Cavaliers now, big 3rd down as they are behind the sticks. Quick pass. Did they get away? They do not. It's going to bring up a 4th and 5. Big decision for Coach Mike Free. Quadri, let's look at your Duncan player to watch. Quarterback, Amani Welch.
Well, again, she is going to be the quote-unquote straw that stirs the drink. The ability for this Calvert team to function and do its thing, it starts with number 7.
And she is fabulous in the games we've watched prior to this. Rolling to her left, she is magical. Lancers now 1st and 10, so they concede the punt, and the other team gets the ball on the 14. Petrie drops in, hits Roberts. Gain of a couple.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of Roberts. I know from Roberts, she is just such an amazing player.
Cottery, let's talk about the player to watch. We know what the quarterbacks. So far, so good.
Well, I think if you look at what Ligonor does, I mean, Lexi, she just has such poise in the pocket. We already saw her sling it down the football field for a touchdown. I think this is going to be really important for this team to get the ball out of her hands and get it up the football field like we saw right there.
Again, they convert. They just get over that line to gain, and that is a way to keep the drive going.
Well, again, Lexi just, she sees the field incredibly well. She has some really cool receivers. I like the way this girls' team functions.
Linganor's head coach, Brian Sween, done a fabulous job, and their athletic director, Howie Putterman. As Petrie now empty backfield down that left side again, lobs one up and incomplete, but a flag comes in late. This is trouble right now for Calvert.
From a momentum aspect of things, I think what we're seeing is just the ability of Ligonor to move the ball, execute their plays accordingly, and yes, in flag, the contact you cannot have, and again, I know that she was trying to avoid it, but again, she was unable to, and therefore the flag is coming out.
Maya Lambert doing a great job helping out, as well as Rachel Hepner, the senior receiver, draws the foul. 1st down for the Lancers. Lancers in their white with red shorts, coming in with some solid momentum. There's a replay of it again. You see that contact. It's just too much.
Too much. Not allowed. But that was almost just a beautiful catch. You're going to see a lot of these sail routes, as we would call them, by Ligonor.
And now they motion receiver to the right. Petrie looks. The slant route is open and more running room available. Ball goes on the ground late, but a great play. Hepner, again, just hustling after making the catch.
Well, Hepner, again, what she did, she split out wide and then basically ran a shallow drag, got the ball in stride, and now, of course, she was able to use her quickness to get up the football field.
And in this, obviously, there's not linebackers, but as a player, that shallow drag puts you in where they make the big furniture.
Well, again, you got to be able to concentrate because there's a lot going on to go across the middle the way she did.
Motion again to the left. Petrie, empty backfield, back to pass. Scrambles a little bit, now in a little trouble, dumps it off to the center. And a great flag grab on that one. And that was Jordan Shipley, the senior, with the catch. Great play by Jordan.
Well, this is a good play design. There was really no one open up down the football field, and so it just gives Shipley an opportunity to leak out because everyone was covering and or trying to get to her quarterback. And then, of course, Lexi, just being a savvy quarterback that she is, draws in the defense, dumps it off to Shipley. Shipley goes up and makes the 1st down.
We talked a lot. There's a state championship at stake tonight. And Ligonor has a nice bit of momentum right now. Lob up the top, and that's another point. 6 more. Sit back and enjoy the light show.
What a score. I just tell you what. Rachel Hepner and the way Lexi and her are in sync with one another is just phenomenal. I mean, the boys, number one, for Lexi to be able to step up in the pocket, have her composure, and just throw a dot to her receiver, Rachel, was just phenomenal. Fantastic job.
As soon as you emphasize Roberts, Hepner comes in from nowhere and gobbles up some yards. And here's Petrie. Great snap, quick inside slant to the out, and that is another conversion. And Hepner doing the duties. It's like Petrie picks out a target for the drive, and let's go.
Well, I know their head coach, Brian Sweeney, he is so just confident when it is, Brian Sweeney, the way in which he calls the plays and allows for it to just happen. I'm impressed. I mean, they are in rhythm. I'm telling you right now, Lexi, the way in which she is stepping up, making throws down the football field, and like you said, the ability to find the open receiver and get it out to them accurately.
Welch back in the pocket, scrambles to her right, and you see the speed, and she is going to get past the line to gain, so it'll be a first down for the Cavaliers, their first of the game.
Well, see, that's the thing. I mean, like for her, Welch, it's all about the ability to be elusive. If there is no one down the football field, you got to make a play, and she just did that.
Finds a way to accelerate to the right side. There's a pass to the inside. Great flag grab right there by Brooklyn Dommel. Dommel very skilled defensively at grabbing flags. That was Aisha Friedland. Friedland with her first catch of the game. Here we go, the bunch formation. And a great run up the inside. That's a good little play call.
We're going to see that variety where you'll have the girls, they're not allowed to block, but they can sure shield away the defender. And so that was just a nice little draw play that allowed for her to get up the football field.
Aaron Hutchins with the run, and now they pass it backwards a little bit. The flag lose a couple yards, and that's going to put them in 4th and 7. And they're waiting to see what's the coach going to do, because you do just concede.
You're down 2 scores, Book.
Yeah.
I think the prudent thing would be to figure out how to dial up a play right past the sticks and complete that ball for the first down.
Get to the sticks. Here's Welch. Looks to her right, scrambles left. I love the way she scrambles left. Great pass out of bounds. Intended for Jania Vincent, and Vincent just unable to get there before the sideline creeped in.
Yeah, well, Vincent, I mean, she was there, but unfortunately the ball just kind of got away from her, and she was unable to bring it in. You could just see, as we were looking here in M&T, the replay, but Amani, again, just being able to slow the game down and be able to find the open receiver early, that's going to be important. Right now, you're down 2 scores. You need to be defensively on point as far as making some necessary stops.
Petrie, quick snap after that. Oh no, a little hook and lateral play. 83 Dolphins.
They're bringing out all the plays. I think, again, momentum is in Liganor's favor, so why not? Go ahead, do a little hook and ladder. It causes everyone to get to the receiver that you think has the ball, and that was McKenna Roberts, and of course she goes ahead and flicks it out to Rachel Hefner, who both of them have touchdown on the day. I think that was a good executed play.
They're pretty comfortable in their surroundings, and so comfortable Calvert, the Cavaliers, and head coach Mike Free takes a timeout real quickly, wants to kind of collect his troops a little bit as we see the great setup that the Ravens have done here with the field. It couldn't be better.
Well, I mean, again, you talk about what the Ravens want to do to promote girls flag football in the state of Maryland. I mean, they have certainly put the resources as well as the functionality of their stadium in play, and I am glad to say I'm a part of it.
As am I. Thanks to Adam Riddell and Shamar Gray, do an amazing job with the Ravens and the community outreach programs. Here's Petrie. Motion to her right, and she looks right. Deep lob pass, and she's going to have another touchdown for Roberts. My goodness. Stop the mat, break up the Yankees.
Hey, I tell you what, McKenna Roberts with her 2nd touchdown catch of the day. You had a high-low concept, and again, Lexi is just playing with such poise in the pocket. I mean, throwing great dimes down the football field. This is where, so now Ligonor is on defense, and they are saying to themselves, hey, let's hold Calvert and not allow them. Oh, pardon me, this is the extra point. Let's go ahead and give them some chances.
Yep,
good stop by Calvert.
So the other thing, Q, we want to teach our viewers is after a touchdown, you can go for 2 from the 3-yard line, or you can go for 3 from the 10-yard line.
Yes, and as we look at that, and as McKenna Roberts goes ahead and for that score, I was saying that nice high-low concept, but yes, back to what you're saying, with the 2-point play, you can either 2 or 3 points, depending upon what yard line you want it on, and bigger picture-wise, I just love the fact that, yes, Calvert is like, okay, you guys scored on us, but we're going to prevent that extra point from being scored.
Welch, back to pass, rush comes, has a receiver open, and gets the line to gain. Flag flies, referee's flag, as well as the ball carrier's flag.
Yep, flag was pulled.
We'll go back and see what the chaos was. Aaron Hutchins, great two-way player. She plays tremendous defense.
Is that on the defense? Yep, looks like it is being called on the defense. Couldn't see exactly what was called.
Hutchins did a great job of spinning away from the intended flag grab, but now with the foul, they're just over the 40-yard line. So it puts them in a precarious spot to get that next first down. They got a full 18 yards to go.
Well, while it does, it gives them momentum, though, that is for sure.
Great scramble again by Welch, and she accelerates, does a little do-si-do, and finally gets down after gaining another first down. Great flag grab by Addison Dryman, the junior.
What were you saying about Amani having to gain 18 yards to get there? I mean, she made that look so effortless, and just being able to toe tight on the sideline there. Momentum, you recognize that Ligonor, they jumped out, they've made some plays, but now you got to answer back, and look at Calvert answering back Amani Welsh with the big run.
Ligonor feeling a little bit, they called a timeout. Let's take a look at the rules of the game. Some of the things that are really compelling, and we talked about, the offense has 4 lines to achieve the next line to gain. It kind of puts them in a precarious spot. We just saw them with 18 yards to go, and they gobbled it up at 1. And then there's your 5-minute halftime, 48 minutes long, stop, start, 2 minutes. Love the possession starts every time on the 14-yard line. If you punt it, they get on the 14. If you, after a score, 14.
Absolutely. And again, it's all about making this game its own unique rules, and therefore the kicking element isn't necessarily important.
Long shotgun snap here for Welch. She is a solid 10 yards behind the ball. Gets it. Some blockers in to help. Welch eludes the first would-be flag grabber and gets to the corner. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
Like I said, Lexi is the key to it all.
Amani did such a great job accelerating.
And when you look at the other quarterback, Amani, for Calvert, they do an amazing job of using her legs.
Certainly do. They're going to go just for 2 here, because we talked about the 2-point versus 3-point conversion attempt, and there is Welch. Lone setback, bunches all on the inside, and she's going to throw it up for grabs. Nobody there, and that will fall incomplete. So it'll be 20-6.
We have to think, though, that, hey, we had an opportunity to answer back, and they did. You're looking at Amani just do an amazing job this entire drive. And this was just like a nice little quarterback delay, and it gave her an opportunity to allow the defense to be covering her different girls, and then she doing the rest by being elusive and getting up the field for the touchdown.
Petrie back to pass as Ligonor gets it on their own 14, lobs one down the right side and caught. Great catch by number 3, Sydney Mott. Incomplete though. Out of bounds?
It was out of bounds. The referee is calling it incomplete, but boy, that looked like it was a really fine catch, but Mott was unable to get her feet down in bounds and called it incomplete. Never ever in the history of man has there been a completed pass out of bounds.
And
Boom,
there you
there it
see.
is.
Great work by our camera crew. Thank you so much. And here we go. Shotgun snap. Second down for the Lancers. Petrie gets it, looks left, right away. Has tough one for Roberts to get down and get.
That's a rare miss for both of them. I think for what Roberts has shown and obviously the way Lexi has been slinging the ball, that's a rare miss.
They get the play call from the sideline. Such great coaches. I mean, you talk about the assistant staff, Dallas Simmons, Poffenbarger, Egnick, Tortolani, Roberts, Craig Bloom doing a great job. And here's Petrie. Back to pass, steps up, flag grabbed, and that is going to put them, they're going to have to concede the punt there with the score the way it is. Great
I mean, you
grab.
play field position, you might as well. And again, they are. But that was a defensive stop that the Cavaliers so desperately needed. They needed to go ahead and make that play. Lexi was on fire. And so now when you're talking about what Nina Schwinbacher, thank you. When Schwinbacher got in there, she Schwinbachered the flag and was able to create the turnover. Excellent job, Schwinbacher.
And they concede the punt, and Cavaliers with Welch back to pass, and the rusher gets in there fast. That is just brilliant rushing. As we take a look at Welch, little elbow. MedStar Health helping out on the sidelines. Thrilled with those folks and what they've done. And of course, Dunkin' Donuts bringing you the players to watch. And Invisalign, making your smile the best version of you.
This is certainly a injury that you hope is not bad, because Monty Welch is that everything player for what Calvert likes to do. I mean, boy.
And
my curiosity now is who is going to be coming in as the backup quarterback while she is tended to on the sideline.
Well, they can also take a timeout, and then she would be eligible to return on the next play. So it depends on.
Depending upon, like, I mean, they're looking at her on the sideline, but they're.
Yeah, she may not be able to go.
But they're also about to execute the offense. Let's see it.
Two setbacks, hand up the inside, trying to get that line to gain, and thwarted. That time, great flag grab by Hebner. She's not just a one-trick pony, and that's going to bring up third and short, and Welch is right back in.
Right back in. You knew it was going to be one of those scenarios where you just had to keep the ball and the drive alive. It's a third and short.
She is deep for the shotgun snap. Controls it nicely. Pass rush comes in and she completes it. Simple play. Do the simple things well.
Well, you do it well. You move the ball. That's why Amani is the quarterback. Again, you don't want to see any of the girls, get hurt. But obviously, she was able to readjust and figure it out, and threw a really strong pass to her receiver for the first down.
Aaron Hutchins with the catch, and now she's into a sign to be blocker. She'll probably sneak out into the pattern as Welch gets the snap. Rush comes fast. She eludes that quite easily and gets to the sideline. Little shoving.
Well, I mean, I think that was more her just them trying to get the flag, but then her also, she has that beautiful way of maneuvering her hips, because in flag, obviously the tackle comes from pulling the flag. So if you can swivel your hips and make it a harder moving target, you'll see right here, look how she just accelerates, but right there, I'm just being elusive with my hips, and it's hard for the defender to get it. That is such a gorgeous shot by our camera crew watching Welch run with the football.
On a beautiful day here at M&T Bank Stadium, Booker Corrigan and Kadri Ishmael bringing it to you. and tackled just, this is a close one.
I think they're giving it to her.
Okay.
You see the one official. The reason why it's close because the one official is saying one marker and the other official is saying the other, but I think the far sideline from Calvert, that official is saying that she was past the line of gain, and it is a first down. New set of downs.
Stop at the clock moment. Okay, so they just want to confirm first down.
And it's
here we go.
2-minute warning, and now the clock is going.
Ooh, there's that backward pass. They've been burned by that a couple times, Q.
Yeah, I think what they're trying to do, and I get it why it's backwards, but I think what they're trying to do is go ahead and pull up the defense as you have a receiver going behind the defense and have that halfback pass.
See if they can do that double pass. They lost a chunk of yards there, a full 10-yard loss.
This is a tough one.
Welch now, and she also likes a 10-yard backup for the shotgun snap. Get some good blocking by the line. Ball up in the air, but that is not the line to gain. That just gets them back into reasonable down and distance. The catch that time by Hutchins.
Well, that play needed to be made by Hutchins, and it was. And it was just a gorgeous throw on the sideline, and just what an amazing job of even getting up the field after the catch. That run after catch by Hutchins was critical.
Flag grabber Sydney Hall, just a junior at Linganore. The Lancers in white, Calvert in blue. There's the pass, and it's just one hop. And that is gonna put them in a tougher spot than they really wanted to be, but it's...
I think, if you look back at that play call, the drag route was the proper way to get the ball out to her receivers, and she just didn't see the dragging receiver across the field.
And the Ravens always send a couple players or Hall of Famers or great personalities. And today it's Terrence West is on the Calvert sideline. And Terrence was lobbing the officials a little bit right now. Are you sure it's fourth down? Are you sure? And Michael McCrary is the other one. He so far hasn't had much to lobby the officials about. But Terrence West is fully invested.
Well, I am appreciative of Liganore's Michael McCrary, my former teammate, Ring of Honor guy.
Run play by Liganore. Hatner gains the
Liganore.
A little short of it.
Yep, Liganore is going to be short of it. And this is where, again, you want to control the final few minutes of the half before and not allowing any momentum to be gained by the Cavaliers.
And they are playing the clock right now fairly well. And I can't say they're wrong there. That is a nice decision by Coach Swain. Petrie. And now we get a flag. False start against the Lancers. That'll back them up. You see the bottom line ticker. Thank you to Ryan Corrigan for his efforts on that. We got some games in Europe this weekend. Full docket of NFL Sunday. Still second down. And it could be fortuitous that they were stopped just short of the line to gain. So now they still far more manageable. They only have to get to the 20-yard line. Here's Petrie. Hands it off to Roberts. Zigzags, reaches out with the ball, and is stopped 2 yards short. And now we get a timeout by Calvert.
Well, again, you have it in third down. Didn't get the line to gain. This is going to be a good one to call timeout and hopefully get the ball back.
We are going to step away for just a moment. End of the first half here.
In Maryland, girls flag football is on the rise. With leadership from the Ravens, the sport was offered at more than 50 high schools last fall, and these girls are just getting started.
I love the sport now. I never thought I'd grow up becoming a football player.
1, 2, 3, Warriors!
Girls can have that chance to really showcase a different side of them.
Tell your local officials you want girls flag in your school and help make it a varsity sport statewide.
In Maryland, football is for girls.
big third down, and they're going to give him the cover on that. That is a tough call for the officials. Because she's reaching out with the ball just at the instant that the flag is pulled.
Absolutely. Now it's going to be a timeout.
Yes.
Ligonor is going to call because they were trying to pick up a first down, but now with only 4 seconds left, you know that you have to cover it deep. Who are the people from a deep ball aspect? Roberts and Hepner. Roberts and Hepner, number 18 and number 5. If I'm the Cavaliers, I'm saying we're covering these girls. We're not allowing them to get behind us and make Lexi throw it to someone else.
And they've also shown the trickeration where and as we see on the Jumbotron, they're showing Michael McCreary over on the Ligonor sidelines, give it a little clap. He's even the coach's ear now. So now we have both Ravens stars who are fully invested in the game.
Oh, yeah.
McCreary's over there in the coach's ear a little bit, as this will be the last play of the half, barring a foul on the defense. Petrie steps up in the pocket, bombs it down the left side, and it's caught. What a catch, and now we got bodies on the ground.
That was just phenomenal, and here comes the flag as well for the illegal tackling. But let's hold on before I say what the flag is on, but what a phenomenal throw and a great concentrated catch by Hepner. Lexi just has all the confidence in the world in her receivers to make plays for her. That was just a great concentrated effort as she had Aaron Hutchins all over her.
And there you see they're marking off the foul against Calvert. We'll have an untimed play. And here you see Petrie step it up to the pocket, and it's single coverage. And Roberts comes up with a fabulous catch. Petrie has a blocker stay in. Hepner actually the blocker. Now she slips out, and they're going to look to her. Ball falls to the ground. No flags. And that'll do her.
Oh, that was exciting. There's never a dull moment when Ligonor has the football in their hands. Again, Lexi Petrie, she just has that ability to sling the ball down the football field. She has 2 receivers that are not afraid to go up and make those contested catches.
It is a lightning quick halftime. Don't go anywhere. Ligonor, Calvert.
At Corrigan Sports Enterprises, we don't just host events, we transform visions into victories. From the very first spark of an idea to the roar of the crowd on the big day, we're with you every step of the way. Corrigan Sports Enterprises, taking events from conception to fruition.
Ravens fans, subscribe to the Ravens official YouTube channel for analysis, interviews, press conferences, and exclusive Ravens Wired content.
Agent Zero, operator.
You can't get anywhere else. Visit youtube.com/Baltimore Ravens to follow and subscribe.
In Maryland, football is for girls. Show your support as the Maryland Girls Flag high school football program continues to grow. When you purchase a Maryland and Ravens-specific Girls Flag football hat and/or t-shirt, a portion of the proceeds go directly to the program. All roads lead to the bank. Join us this November 7 and 8 when the Maryland Championships are hosted by the Ravens.
30 seasons.
Baltimore Ravens open up a new chapter.
It's just the start. Join us at the bank this fall as we chase forever, pursue forever, rewrite forever, as we fight for Baltimore and Maryland, for the flock forever. This is our year, 2025 forever. Ravens forevermore.
It is the Maryland State high school girls flag football championship game. Linganore over Calvert right now, 20-6. Booker Corrigan, Kadri Ishmael bringing it to you. And just like the rug ties the room together, halftime highlights and stats tie the game together. It was all Linganore early, but Calvert found a way to grasp some stuff. And here we see, well, Petrie.
Yes, again, it's the Lexi Petrie show and McKenna Roberts right off the bat. I mean, just down the football field, running by everyone and scoring. And then, of course, you're talking about just the ability to make the contested catch. You're talking Rachel Hefner with her great TD run, or great TD catch in the back of the end zone. Second TD of the game by McKenna Roberts. The Linganore football team, really, they're looking at just trying to contain the dynamic playmaking ability of Amani Welch. Amani Welch has been so incredibly elusive for the Calvert Cavaliers, and she was able to get it into the end zone, and that's where we have it with the Lancers 20 and the Cavaliers 6.
Great look at the crowd. We'll be back with the opening possession of the second half right after this from M&T Bank Stadium.
In Maryland, girls flag football is on the rise. With leadership from the Ravens, the sport was offered at more than 50 high schools last fall, and these girls are just getting started.
I love the sport now. I never thought I'd grow up becoming a football player.
Girls can have that chance to really showcase a different side of them.
Tell your local officials you want girls flag in your school and help make it a varsity sport statewide.
In Maryland, football is for girls.
Take a look at this team, the chosen ones. They've trained for years to be here. You can see their drive, their passion, their focus, and now they're ready to take the field. They're MedStar Health, trusted medical team of the Ravens for more than 20 years. And for every training camp, every practice, and every game, they're the team your team chooses every time. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
It's the biggest deal in breakfast, Dunkin's $6 meal deal. You get a medium iced or hot coffee, bacon, egg, and cheese, and 6 toasty hash browns. Dunkin's $6 meal deal is back.
It began with the fans. And as we approach our 30th season, we're reminded of the moments we've enjoyed together. From the first draft to the last snap, from Festivus to Paradise, from MVP seasons to MVP seasons. Darkness has fallen, purple has risen, and that's just the beginning. Join the flock at M&T Bank Stadium this season and be part of the stories yet untold. Single game tickets are on sale now.
State championship game, Linganore against Calvert. Coaches taking a little bit extra time here at the halftime intermission because they both have something to figure out. Linganore wants to manage their success,
yes,
because they've had so much. Calvert needs to assemble some success.
Calvert certainly has its work cut out for them, and I think Amani has done an amazing job at the quarterback position, being elusive. Defensively, they've had some stops for them up against that Linganore's offense, but for the most part, when it comes to Linganore, it's all about Lexi getting it out to her receivers, and both Hefner and Roberts have been doing an amazing job of getting behind the defense. So that's where, again, bigger picture-wise, you got to do, a better job defensively if you're the Cavaliers.
Lexi Petrie, senior quarterback for Linganore, as Calvert in the blue uniforms will take over the first possession of the second half. They won the toss, deferred, and here we see the great Amani Welch. She can make things happen from the quarterback position. I will say, Linganore, games are won and lost in the trenches. They've done a fairly decent job blocking.
They have. It's just one of those things where she has to get the ball down to her receivers downfield.
Here's Welch, little handoff, double reverse. Now with the option to pass and a flag grabbed, and that's going to be a loss of about 10 yards.
I think they wanted to get it where you get the double reverse and just get a lot of girls flowing in one direction, but there really hasn't been that type of a game where running the ball has caused the Ligonor defense to over pursue. So that right there, tactically, you have to reassess if you're the Cavaliers coaching staff.
Welch steps up into the pocket and throws it into the middle. Catch for the first down. Nice flag grab. That was number 44, Addison Dryman. They also have a great flag grabber in the form of number 14, Lily Childers.
I tell you what, that was a clutch catch, and I mean clutch. So Vincent, for her to be able to make herself available for Welch and get that ball up the field, that was critical.
Welch, quick pass, and now looks for the lateral back, and it goes to the ground. They've had several chances to complete those lateral things, and
that's Alana Brown. Yeah. And I think for Alana, it's your poise. You know, Brown wanted to make the catch, which she did, but then to be able to get it to her girl in the hook and ladder, a little bit more poise to allow the play to develop.
Alana Brown, just a sophomore, but doing a great job contributing all season for Coach Mike Free. Here's Welch in the shotgun. Two blocking backs in position to help, and then they release one. They get a good 10, 11-yard gain. And you see the referee, they pick up, there's an offensive line of scrimmage and a defensive line of scrimmage marked by two little white discs in the middle of the field. The defense has to stay behind that 1 yard gap just to give the quarterback a little bit extra time. And Calvert splits number 9, Destiny Wallace, wide to the right. Here's Welch, looks up the middle of the field and grabbed immediately after the catch by Hutchins.
Hutchins has been very reliable this game, and I would say if I'm the Cavaliers coaches, I'm going to try to find ways to get her the football.
Here's a nice little look at it. She throws it to the quick release.
Was a quick release, but look how aggressive she went up and snatched it out of the air, not allowing Ligonor to make a play on it.
Zoe Lang with the flag grab. And here's Welch, scrambles to her right with that athleticism. Nice pass out of bounds, and that is gonna be fateful.
That's a turnover on downs. Yeah, and I think if you look at that play, I mean, that's where Welch wants it back. Again, we're looking at the Ravens vision board, which is the length of the football field.
Yes.
And when the ball goes out of the length of the football field, it is an incomplete pass.
Early second half action, Maryland High School State Championship. Girls flag football, Ligonor in white with possession and the lead against the Calvert Cavaliers. Pass just out of the reach of Roberts. Petrie hasn't been off the mark. I'd like to know what her QB rating is right now.
Well, I know in the first half it was darn near perfect. So it was like 140 something. However, that play was probably one of the first quote unquote inaccurate passes that she's thrown, but I'm sure she is poised to reset herself and make this happen. You can see her looking at her wristband and putting herself in the right play.
And she has Hebner on the left side, opts to run with it, does the little hip do-si-do, no luck, as the flag is grabbed by Hutchins, two-way player.
Yeah, Hutchins has been really clutch when it comes to playing on defense, but now you have a critical third down, and I'll be curious to see what they draw up. And
3rd and 7.
They do a lot of their play calling, Booker, via their wristbands.
Hebner gets up onto the line after motioning. Petrie alone in the backfield, looking left, steps up into the pocket very well and hits Roberts. Wow, clicking.
That slant, that little slant, shallow drag has been money for them. And that's just a nice, good opportunity to step up in the pocket. You'll see it right here where She's just scanning the field, allow her receiver to come open, and when you got a receiver as reliable as Roberts, already has 2 touchdowns on the day, plus a real good contested 2-point conversion catch. Woo.
And you got to give credit to the blockers. They are doing a fabulous job of giving Petrie just an extra beat to find that open receiver and throw an accurate ball. The blockers have to have their hands clutched behind their back. So they're clearly at a disadvantage, and that's going to be intentional ground, which they don't have.
That's a sack. I mean, that technically is a sack. That was great defense. And when you look at great defense.
Oh, now we get a flag coming in late.
What did they say?
Both of the girls who were right near the ball were eligible. Here's the replay. And she goes. She knows she's going down. She just dumps it.
The flag was technically pulled.
Well, then he threw it down. Now they're talking to the official.
Schweinbacher was the one who pulled it, and now it's on the offense.
And they did
okay,
call
they called
intentional
grounding.
Yeah.
I mean, the flag was pulled before the intentional grounding, but that's okay.
Ooh, that's
regardless, it is the favor of the Cavaliers.
And they are on the 43-yard line, and they have to get all the way to what would be the 10-yard line on an NFL field. The field is 80 yards long with 10-yard end zones. And Ligonier now clock running, second half action. Petrie, great snap. And we have to talk about that, Q. But there's Petrie down the left side, and Bob, a little tip drill. And the little spin by Roberts. And just like that, Ligonier goes from you really don't have much to you got a lot.
Yes, indeed. And again, you talk about Petrie. I mean, again, what can you say? She didn't throw the best ball. That should have been intercepted by Brown. But then, of course, Roberts, recognizing and not giving up on the play, makes a phenomenal play.
You see the pressure
come. Brown just, boy, tips up in the air right to Roberts, and Roberts very much heads up and gets the ball into the scoring zone.
Petrie alone in the backfield, rolls a little bit right, steps up into the pocket, goes for the corner, has a receiver, making it look easy.
Oh boy.
Ligonier is clicking.
There's a flag on the play.
Catch by Dommel,
looks
just
like
a freshman.
Coming back.
There you go.
There's a hold that is being called.
And the freshman Dommel has her state championship game, touchdown reception, pulled back.
Yes. You know, it's so interesting because you're not allowed to extend your hands and
at all
block. And so that is where that holding was called. So it nullifies that touchdown that Petrie threw.
But they get the down over, so it's still third and wicked long. Third and a country mile, but they've proven they can make things happen. Hepner motions to the left. Petrie steps up and tries to roll right. Now hits it to one of her linemen.
This is going to be interesting.
Inside the 10.
Because now it is fourth down.
But you got to go.
I mean, I would say so, but like if I'm the Cavaliers, this is a prime opportunity to shift momentum in your favor in this half and get the ball back and stop them from scoring.
Unless they have Matt Stover, who's up in the Ring of Honor. It's just great to be at M&T Bank Stadium. There's the quick pass, little lateral, and they hit it to Hepner, and there you go.
That's a play call right there that Brian Sween is sitting there saying, okay, what's a quick hitting play that will help us? Of course, you go ahead, once again, get the ball out quickly, get the ball into the hands of your two best players, Roberts and Hepner, and that was just beautiful. Well, excuse me, that was not Roberts.
Elena Doyle.
Elena Doyle. Elena Doyle, let's give her some love, because the way in which she was composed catching the ball and allowed for just that little delay for Hepner to be able to come across on that shallow crosser to pitch her the ball and let her score.
Here's Petrie rolling right on the two-point conversion, and the ball pops up, and it can be returned for points, although it won't be. Oh! Just a great play by Calvert.
An amazing play by Calvert to avoid the two-point conversion.
That ball was bouncing a couple times before it got picked off.
Like that was Brown yet again on the catch. On the interception, I should say. Let's look at this.
Here's the snap, quick pass. Oh, that's the touchdown play.
Yeah, that was just good composure. Again, Rachel Hepner, the recipient of that hook and ladder. But the two-point conversion right there. Awesome job of Brown being right on the spot.
And while we're away, Welch completes the pass to number 2, Cameron Naker.
And Welch is needing to make some throws down the football field and does it. Just a great job of Naker to be available for her quarterback.
One play, one first down. It's not a bad way to be. And here's Welch again. No, she can't go past the 20. Oh, what a great pass and catch. That time it's Freeland. Freeland goes down to get it, and first down again.
Oh, Freeland, I tell you what, you talk about coming up big. Look at this throw. You know, you're trying to make something happen. Amani knows that she has to roll out, but one of the really cool times that she was able to, really set her feet while she was rolling out and make a throw down the field.
Monty Welch pressured that time, throws into the middle of the field, unable to be gathered in by Cameron Naker. And that'll bring up second down. It's the first second down of their drive so far.
Yeah, I tell you what, you got momentum. Let's keep it going.
Gabriella Hill doing a great job defensively for these squads, as well as Maya Lambert, number 10 for Linganore. And Welch again, pressure, gets it down the field deep. Oh, and just a little bit too high. Tough one to read, well defended by Addison Dryman.
Yeah, that is a tough play. Good, strong defense by Linganore. You got the rush on Amani. You know that also you need to cover down the football field, and they were able to do that, and now it brings up a really third and long play. Just good opportunity to cover down the field. Number 44, Addison Dryman with the pass defense.
3rd and 18, inside pass. A lot of flag grabbing going on, and they get it. Roberts comes away with it. That's going to bring up 4th and about 17.
Boy, that is a tough one, I would say.
And you're kind of in 4-down territory.
Yeah, I'm about to say you're in a position where 26-6, you got to make a play, and hopefully either a catch and run, or you're talking Amani being able to run and get it with her legs.
Get it with her legs, or they haven't been able to break something deep. And just as I say that, and a ball gets knocked away. And the flag comes in late from the side. Actually, Jinhaya Vincent got hit with it.
We'll see what the call is.
Yep, and it's against Linganore. There's some rough sledding right now. Cavaliers from Calvert are finding a way to gobble up some yardage. Here's the replay. Ooh.
Yeah, that was a 10-yard penalty, but that flag was thrown away from the ball, away from where the action of the ball was. So I'm not exactly sure what the call was.
I don't believe they get the first down. They just get the yards and the down over. Inside, knocked down to the turf. Great defense, Addison Dryman.
Dryman on
Leganor's
this
starting
drive.
to taste it.
2 critical pass defenses, and that one there as big as it got. Nice pass defense.
Effectively jumping the route.
Destiny Wallace was the receiver in the area, and boy, Dryman with the critical pass defense.
And there you see Lexi Petrie clearly in the running for one of our players of the game. Leganor back on offense from their own 21-yard line. And this is Hepner. Jitterbugs a little bit. Gains a foot or so. Nice flag grab by number 17, Nina Schwimbacher.
Schwimbacher has played a really good game defensively.
And the seniors, you kind of feel for them, whether win or lose. This is it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, again, I mean, you've made it to this point, so you got to be proud of the effort that you put forth through the entire season. No question about it.
Pressure is a privilege. Hepner motions up to the front. Petrie calling out the signals, milking the game clock 100%. And this again, Roberts. She knows how to get open, and she catches and advances the ball very comfortably.
Yeah, you know what? I think in the bigger picture of things, it's a good, strong, safe throw, but you also know you got the sure hands of Roberts, and she has good running ability after the catch, too. So awesome job, I think, by Leganor's offense this entire game.
She finds a way to be elusive. As Petrie again allowing the play clock to run down. And Hepner again motions to the left. 3 receivers left, none to the right. And there's a sack of the quarterback. Great flag grab that time by number 17 and Nina Schwimbacher.
Nina, we keep calling your name. We keep calling your name, girl. You're doing it. Again, you talk about someone having to step up for the Cavaliers defensively. Boy, that was a critical stop. Just excellent job.
Schwimbacher,
you can just see how she stepped up in the pocket, and she was ready to throw it down the football field, Lexi was, but Petrie was unable. Because why? The power of Nina Schwimbacher.
And they will concede the punt, so the Calvert Cavaliers in blue. Here's Welch, steps up. She's past the line of scrimmage, gets to the line. Oh, and they are going to give her the first down. So the ball was over the line before the flag was officially grabbed.
Absolutely. The spot of the flag being pulled and the advancement of the football, that was a good position by the referee.
Dommel doing a great job grabbing that flag. And here's Welch shotgun. Time is not their ally. 5:25 to go. Pass inside and caught by Nager. And it'll be a second down. Welch in the shotgun. 2 backs in and a bunch formation around the center. Tough to guard. Welch now gets it off to the side, and now the pass down the middle, and that's going to fall incomplete. Nice little play call. They can't hit that deep ball the way Leganor has, and that's been a little bit of the difference
of the game. Yeah, the lack of that big play down the football field outside of what we saw with Amani Welch's legs, the inability to be able to make that big catch down the football field has been what has stumped the Cavaliers.
Sydney Hall now steps in for defensive help on the Leganor side. Here's Welch, scrambles right now, jitterbugs back to her left, and the pass is deflected on the way.
Wow.
Intended for Knacker.
That was some good defense. Got to give some love to number 31, Taylor Kaczynski.
Kaczynski, just a junior, getting some great experience. Girls flag football has taken off in the state of Maryland.
Yes, it has. I think that when you look at the job that Brian Sween and the Ligonor staff has done, those Lancers, boy, they have a program that they can continue to build upon.
Oh, great pass deep down the middle, bobbled, but then just out of bounds. Tipped away by the Ligonor defenders, but a great effort by Destiny Wallace.
Yeah, Destiny Wallace, boy, she is sitting there saying to herself, oh my goodness, what could have been if I could have just hauled it in. That was the big play that they were looking for. I mean, she had it. She had an opportunity. You see the rolling out. Watch here. Oh, good defense by the Lancers, but my goodness. Wallace, she's saying to herself, oh, just inches away from a big play completion.
Zoe Lang, the junior defender, on the play.
Turnover on downs.
And we're at the 2:41 mark. And things are getting a little itchy for the Cavaliers. And now we have a timeout on the field called by Ligonor. We're going to step away with 2:35 to go here in the Maryland State Championship. M&T Bank Stadium, Booker Corrigan, Kadri Ishmael.
In Maryland, girls flag football is on the rise. With leadership from the Ravens, the sport was offered at more than 50 high schools last fall, and these girls are just getting started.
I love the sport now. I never thought I'd grow up becoming a football player.
Girls can have that chance to really showcase a different side of them.
Tell your local officials you want girls flag in your school and help make it a varsity sport statewide.
In Maryland, football is for girls.
And here's Ligonor running some offense, gobbling up clock as we get to the 2:25 mark now. And these girls got treated like stars, and they deserved every second of it. Pyrotechnics coming out of the fog, coming out of that tunnel. You've done it.
Oh, yeah. I've come out of that tunnel many a time, and it's something special to behold when you're in M&T Bank Stadium and having that ability to be addressed by the crowd and the fans for both Ligonor and Calvert. You got the two Raven legends and McCrary, as well as Terrence West greeting the girls, and they're the honorary captains for this game. It is special.
It's great to see those girls running out, and McCreary and West kind of being like fans, like reaching out, like, hey, give me a little five. Give me five. Give me five.
Absolutely. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Running play to the inside, grabbed it quickly. The flag that time by Freeland. And there she is. Shea Friedland. And she's a junior. And the clock continues to run here with 1:30 remaining. State championship, Ligonor looking like they're going to find a way to get it done. And of course, their senior quarterback, Lexi Petrie, well deserving of a state championship. And here's Petrie. I don't think they're going to risk throwing the ball, Kadri.
I wouldn't. Why? I mean, it's a minute left. Time and score. You're trying to just be smart with the football. 26-6. You put yourself in great position in that first half with some big plays, and now it's managing the clock and counting it down, because once it strikes zero, you are the state champions.
You get the hardware.
Well deserved.
The Calvert defense has shown up here in the second half. Ligonor's defense does not allow big plays. Here's Petrie, a little lob pass to Roberts. And that gets them the first down.
And that seals it.
That will seal it. That will 100% seal it, folks. As Jerry Sandusky would say, the hay is in the barn. What a great guy he is, by the way.
Yes, indeed. I would say this. What an amazing game by Ligonor. Their entire team just played offensively, defensively, a brand of high-level, quality flag football, and they are deserving of an opportunity to be state champions. They got 16 seconds left to go before they are going to be celebrating.
And they're going full-scale substitution, striding into the game. Brindley Katzenberger, the junior, number 4, along with number 41, Layla Griffiths. Love to see her. Cameron Bellison. They've all done the work. They've earned it. Stepping in at quarterback right now, number 34, Reagan Battaglia. And now we get a timeout by the Calvert Cavaliers, and they are going to do the same.
Yeah, they're going to have
substitutions.
Well, it's deserving and worthy, Booker, because you recognize the game is come to its conclusion, but you also recognize that you've worked your tail off the entire year. All the girls on the team, both sides of the ball, and
the fans.
This is a cool opportunity to get some cool state championship playing time.
Katzenberger split out wide left. And the quick handoff and a scamper to the left side. And that is Sydney Mott, the senior, doing a great job. We also get a look at Gabby Simmons, Taylor Kaczynski, Sophie Usherman, Allison Petrie, the freshman little sister of the senior Lexi Petrie, and there it is. Champions. What a feeling.
Yes, state champions. The Linganore Lacers are your state 1A, 2A flag football champions.
A beautiful night, especially if you're Poe, because it's a little chilly. Poe. And let's get to tonight's player of the game. And it was a tough one. Number 5 for Linganore, your MedStar Health player of the game is McKenna Roberts. She started the scoring, and she had an impact offensively and defensively.
Yeah, again, I think you could have, did eeny, meeny, miny, mo as far as between Roberts and Lexi Petrie, because they both just had a phenomenal game. But what Roberts did, just the contested catches, the ability to make big play after big play, was just phenomenal for McKenna Roberts.
A huge thank you to Michael McCrary and Terrence West. They were invested in tonight's game. An absolute thrill for them. Thank you to all our friends at the Ravens. Great hosts here at M&T Bank Stadium. Thank you to Kadri Ishmael. And for everyone at Corrigan Sports, I'm Booker Corrigan, taking this opportunity to remind you, my friends, you only get one shot at today. Congrats to Linganore.
Tonight's games are presented by Invisalign, a confident smile for every version of you. These smiles speak for themselves. Discover why more than 21 million smiles around the world trusted Invisalign aligners with their treatment. Visit our location on the concourse to learn more.
The 2025 Baltimore Ravens Coach of the Week and Flag Coach of the Week programs are presented by the Baltimore Sun. For 10 weeks during the regular season, the Ravens will honor a high school tackle and flag coach who has made a significant impact on their student athletes. All coaches receive a $2,000 donation to their school's athletic department and are in the running for the Ravens Coach of the Year.
Take a look at this team, the chosen ones. They've trained for years to be here. You can see their drive, their passion, their focus, and now they're ready to take the field. They're MedStar Health, trusted medical team of the Ravens for more than 20 years. And for every training camp, every practice, and every game, they're the team your team chooses every time. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
30 seasons.
Baltimore Ravens open up a new chapter.
It's just the start. Join us at the bank this fall as we chase forever, pursue forever, rewrite forever, as we fight For Baltimore and Maryland. For the Flock, forever. This is our year, 2025 forever. Ravens, forevermore.
Hunters hunt. They hunt. Lead them to hunt, bro. 60 minutes this time. Anybody with the Browns can get it today now.
Field job for 60 minutes, every play to the last snap. Let's do what we gotta do from the first snap to the last snap. Dominate on 2. 1, 2, dominate.
And LaJohntay Wester, it is blocked and picked up at the 30-yard line. The Ravens recover it.
Let's go.
For the end zone, he's got a man open. Touchdown, Ravens.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, 3 catches, 3 touchdowns. You crazy. You crazy.
Pocket collapsing. Flacco hit. He is sacked. Ball comes loose. Picked up. Roquan Smith in midfield. And with 8:18 left to play, Flash Hayes in the bars.
First time I've been down here for this. I've been down here for this.
Matt Prater's kick is up. It is good. And the Buffalo Bills have defeated the Ravens.
The best thing about loss is the opportunity of failure. The opportunity that it presents. Because it's the opportunity to go, it hurts so much, it forces you to fix it, to get better. And that's what growth is. That's how you keep growing.
Resiliency is always important, but after a game like week 1, the quicker you get over it, the better.
If anything, you want to take the last game and learn from it. Let it motivate you maybe even, but certainly learn from it. Try to improve off of the things that you learn and become a better team.
We are tough, we are strong, we are physical, we are smart, we are hard workers. The great thing about the first game is you learn from it. You learn the most in the first game. And that's why you get better the second game.
I think it was one of those games where you got to really look at yourself in the mirror personally on defense.
We didn't play up to our standard in all ends. People make mistakes, obviously. That's human nature, but we know that's not our standard.
Excellence is the Ravens' standards when it comes to defense particularly.
Intercepted, hit and sacked.
Hit some of the balls loose, fumble, intercepted. The Ravens stop him.
It goes all the way back to Ray Lewis, you know, in their first draft, a Hall of Fame defensive player. And then obviously Ed Reed, another Hall of Fame defensive player.
You know, I'm a 90s baby, and I guess we getting old now or something, but you know, when I grew up, you know, seeing Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Terrell Suggs, you know, the offenses they had with Anquan Bolden, Steve Smith, you know, there's so many great players, the running backs. It's always been like a standard, like I said, you know, you play Madden, it's like, oh, you using the Ravens, bro? Like, oh, you can't use the Ravens. It's like cheating almost.
Who else? Terrell Suggs. Underneath and it's picked up.
When I first came to the Ravens, it was all about the Ravens defense. It was all about the Ravens defense. It was all about the Ravens defense. And I feel like that's something that I want to get back.
Intercepted. Ed Reed.
This Baltimore Ravens team, this is a standard and a culture to follow, you know, around the NFL. Like, this tree has produced a lot of great players, great coaches, great system. And I'm blessed to now be a part of that.
Even young players, when they come here, a guy like Malachi Starks, he'll hear stories immediately about Ed Reed. He'll see the pictures on the wall. So it is a legacy, a link that started from the very beginning that does impact this team now. When you play for the Ravens, as a player, you never know who may show up from the past to kind of connect you with the present.
What's up? Oh my God, what's up, brother? Good to meet you. What's up?
Great teams never point the finger. Great teams are the teams that galvanize together during tough times, because you're always going to have highs and lows in football. It's just part of the deal.
We welcome all the old players back. The tradition, the standard that they set of excellence, I think is something that our guys respect and they strive for. And they even want to, they even want to raise the bar.
You played in a lot of different stances.
Yes.
So I was wondering, like, was it just a feel thing? Or like, 'cause sometimes you were like this, sometimes you were here, sometimes you were in a 3. So was that just a feel thing? Like,
most guys will step with their front foot. If you just step like this, you're overextending and you're basically just bracing. So base block me as a tight end. I'm just holding on.
yeah.
Okay, a stalemate is a win for them. Like, everything has to be back.
From a mentality standpoint, what are you studying? What do you see? And what are you willing to pay attention to?
Man, you treating the league like high school, bro.
Bro, it's L, bro, play your game. He said, play however you play, bro. We gonna make up for everything. We gonna play hard. He said, everybody just play y'all game.
Never try to block me with a receiver. Never try to block me with a receiver. Never. I just want to see that from the back.
They want to come back and help give back to the guys, which is really the biggest thing. I mean, you've got Jared Johnson working the film study with the linebackers and Ray talking to the team. So, yeah, that's pay it back, pay it forward type thing.
100% of anticipating pass right now, right? Yeah. So all I would do is instead of the heel, I'm gonna go to about a yard and a half behind him, and I'm racing him to that spot. Correct. But still a power angle, right?
Yep.
Because what does everything have to do? Be on a path to the quarterback.
Yep.
TJ Watt, efficient rusher. Terrell Suggs, efficient rusher. Everything's to the quarterback. The main thing with your length is getting a light inside shoulder. You're just going to push him right back and be right in the quarterback's lap.
Hey, see, look, that's why you great. And that's why they say I'm great. But them hunters gonna miss. You can get out of that. I'm gonna get out of that, man. I'm gonna get up out of there, man.
I had some hunters though.
Yeah, I used to watch.
I had hunters.
I used to watch.
I had scissor coming off that edge.
You're a hunter, I'm a hunter.
Right.
I'm a hunter with the ball.
Oh man, this would have been good.
Yeah, it would have been great.
I'm gonna give myself 1 week. I'll be right back.
The idea is that if you're going to talk about being a family and being together and being a brotherhood, then that's something that lasts forever. You know, even guys that go off to other teams, and they're still a Raven.
Joe Flacco, the 18-year veteran, returns to Baltimore as the starting quarterback of another team for the first time in his entire career.
Well, he won't be a Raven this weekend, that's for sure.
Joe Flacco will always be beloved in Baltimore.
This week, it's not about that for us as a football team. It's about us getting prepared for a good quarterback.
Remember that first step, I want to go right at him. And right here, boom, slip and go. You're free to go. Blitz fast and hard.
You pause and read it. Quarterback hands it, I dive in, outside in, can never overrun the football.
Run, go attack, be a knife through snow, and go attack the ball carriers. Consistency creates momentum, right? Momentum creates results, right? Never lose sight of that, right? When you create consistency, momentum always just happens to find you, okay? But it's the way that you do things, the way that we go about our business, the way that we practice on a Wednesday that's gonna lead to what happens on a Sunday.
We gotta cover a kick. We gotta get a stop. We gotta get a first down. We gotta lock in. We gotta protect the ball. We gotta get upfield, right? We gotta block. So lock in one play the whole game. One play, lock in. With that attack mindset you've been bringing, right? Keep it going.
The small, simple things. That will be the difference.
Have a play, reset, lock in, execute. Lock in, execute.
It's an opportunity to be great. We know that there's a long road to actually be great.
Hunt, bro.
Yeah.
Hunt. Find the man with the ball. Are we man enough? Are we great enough to take the opportunity? Hell yeah, we are. That's what we're gonna do.
As we keep going this season, man, no matter what anybody's saying, coming in every week, we all coming in every week to win ball games until the end. It's really that simple. Let's not lose the focus. Let's go win Sunday. Tell somebody you love them. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team.
It's the Ravens and the Cleveland Browns this afternoon on a sunny Sunday in Baltimore from M&T Bank Stadium. Today is a confluence of storylines. The Ravens celebrate their 30-year anniversary.
Ladies and gentlemen, and friends, the Baltimore Ravens.
I can't believe you called me in 1996. So what this man calling me for, man? What he's gonna do? I'm supposed to be a Cardinal. I'm sitting there supposed to be a Dolphin. I'm going to Green Bay, and There's a lot going on.
Their 30th anniversary celebration of moving to Baltimore from Cleveland. Interestingly enough, with Joe Flacco making his first start in Baltimore since he was a Raven.
You represent Baltimore.
Yeah, I got Raven stuff.
With an elite shirt on.
Well, it's Joe.
You double dipping.
It's Joe.
You double dipping.
Oh, you wear it. Do you know how long I've had this shirt? Yeah, you never touched
On that
it.
target,
Video's all bad. Like, it's like you trying to double dip right. I'm like, it's a Raven shirt. What are you talking about?
These boys got the rally today now. We can't let Flacco come in here and have his way.
You're amazing, man.
How we doing?
Proud I'm doing. Oh yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Great seeing you.
I told guys earlier this week I still remember kicking my feet up on your desk, like not really, but rookie year. Both of our rookie year. It's crazy. Yeah, it's good to be back here, man.
I'm really happy for you. I really am.
I appreciate it.
God bless you and your family. Stay healthy. All right?
You got it.
Let go, boy.
This afternoon, under sunny skies, temperatures in the mid-80s. How does this Ravens defense do a better job of holding fourth quarter leads and preventing comebacks?
Let's get right. It's our day. It's our day, John. It's our day.
Anybody with the Browns can get it today now.
Do your job for 60 minutes, every play to the last snap. 60 minutes and be finishers. Finishers. Be starters and be finishers. As long as it takes. Let's do what we gotta do from the first snap to the last snap. Ain't no more shoulda, coulda, woulda did this fourth quarters defense. I'm talking to the defense. 4 quarters. Put it on the line for the guy next to you. Lay it on the line every play. We do that. We'll mop the floor with these. But believe that and do it. Call the talk. Let's do it, fella. Dominate on 2. 1, 2, dominate.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hunt is hunt. They hunt. Lead them to hunt, bro. 60 minutes this time. You understand? Finish this, man. They gonna follow your lead. They gonna follow your lead, right? We strong individually, but together we'll tell them. Pulling together, bro.
First time I ever been down here for this.
Been down here for this.
You up here feeling nice.
You said now, you know what? Hey, we ain't never been down here when I done my intro. What? It's been always, yeah. That's like not going to a Michael Jackson concert.
I know. Hey, I have a good vantage point, you know.
You do.
Yeah, I have a good vantage point.
Very good point.
Yeah. This is gonna be the quickest out back in the history.
I tell you, all you gotta do is walk right to the pylon, turn around so these fans can see you, and walk right back in.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you.
Oh, you know I got my plan.
I know, that's you know.
That's why I told you, look, pylon, okay, make a circle, you hit that famous wave, and then just right.
Hi, hello.
Yeah. So the people behind you can capture the picture. That's all they do.
I'm following.
Please welcome the legendary Ozzie Newsome.
If you start with who established the Ravens, my mind always goes to Ozzie Newsome as far as the standard here.
Ozzie Newsome, who is the legend of the game.
That boy a Hall of Famer in every category. That's crazy.
And he is escorted onto the field by his first 2 draft picks, Hall of Famers, Jonathan Ogden and Ray Lewis, each holding a Vince Lombardi Super Bowl trophy.
He is, to me, where things started, as this is how the Ravens play.
Defense has started to set the tone for the day. Ravens limited to 37 yards total offense. The Browns mustering only 25 yards total offense.
Kyle Hamilton cleaning it up behind the line of scrimmage.
Don't run those queens of Kyle, boy.
Corey Bojorquez will punt to LeJontay Wester. It is blocked and picked up at the 30-yard line. The Ravens recover it. Jake Hummel blocked the punt.
That is a great block.
All right, blocking. Let's go, Jake. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And they'll mark the ball at the Browns' 25-yard line. Give us to Henry, right side, breaks through the line, powers his way down to the 15. Jackson play action, rolls to the right, lob to the end zone. He's got a man, he's got a touchdown. Tylan Wallace.
Yeah, Ty. Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Perfect.
perfect execution, a touch pass, and Tyler Wallace comes down with the catch.
Great play call by Todd Monken. Misdirection.
Hey, Todd. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Yo. I know. Hey, you set that up for yourself. Oh, you already know. It is first time. Yeah. You set that up for yourself. You already know, yeah. You got scared. Yeah. They all stopped. Yeah. You set that up.
When Wallace went in motion like that, Mitchell got a little bit discombobulated.
Cameron Mitchell, the corner, was biting up on the play fake, and Tyler Wallace just blew by it.
That boy folded up in there. He was like, oh, you blocked. Best thing you ever did. Yeah. You didn't see it? I hit that boy. Linebacker. He hit him on his shoulder like linebacker.
Hey, I did a whole flip and everything.
I said, oh. And when he said, I said, touchdown top. Yeah. Them boys start running up.
See if the offense can't find the on button a little better than they did in the first half. Offensive coordinator Todd Monken has some counter punching to do at defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz.
Throws to the middle. Zay Flowers makes a man miss.
Pick up 18 yards to start the second half and put the ball right away in Cleveland territory. Lamar wants to throw out of the shotgun, pocket collapsing. Lamar escapes, scrambles to the right. Now he reverses field, goes back to the left. Throwing towards the end zone. It is caught! DeAndre Hopkins with a touchdown grab! Oh, what a catch! D-Hop does it again!
Making that look too easy, bro.
A 43-yard touchdown.
That boy been doing that for a long time, huh?
The booth is reviewing just to ensure he was in the end zone.
The receiver was down by contact at the 1/2 yard line.
Well, the Ravens, with what looked to be a touchdown for DeAndre Hopkins, instead have to settle for a field goal on the opening drive of the third quarter. Browns get the ball at the 40-yard line to start their first drive of the third quarter. Ravens in front by 10, but they felt for sure like that should have been a 14-point lead.
Come on now.
Third down and 4 for the Browns. Ball for Cleveland 46. Flacco from the gun takes the snap. Ravens bring blitz pressure. Flacco drifting to the right, being chased by Roquan Smith. Throws it down the sideline and is intercepted. Picked off at the 40-yard line. Comes across midfield to the Browns 40. Nate Wiggins to the 30. One man to beat 10. Wiggins is taken down at the 5-yard line. Oh, Nate Wiggins with the pick and almost pick 6. And he's got the house warmed up now.
Yeah, boy. Hey, cash in, baby. Let's cash in.
Great job. He's bringing it. Great job on the motion.
Wait, boy. Man, catch your breath. Man, you ain't tired, man. You run a 4.2.
We ran that 4.6 that time.
Here we go. Finally, bro.
Now how about this? Fourth and goal, they're going for it. So offensive coordinator Todd Monken has to be quite confident of his play here. Lamar under center. Takes the snap, rolls to the right, look at end zone, fires, touchdown! Tez Walker! And the Ravens convert on 4th down.
Ted, yeah, Ted. Let's go, Ted. Come on. Yeah, I need to go, eh? Yeah, Ted.
And just like that, the Ravens with 2 quick scores to start the second half, and they are an extra point away from a 17-point lead.
Hey, Ted, what you got? 2 catches, 2 tutties? 2 catches, 2 tutties? Good stat line right there. 2 catches, 2 tutties. You feel me?
Working, bro. Two catches, 2 tutties. Today, my career.
The Ravens with 10 quick points here to start the second half. And now, Rob, the Ravens are in the position that they were in a week ago. In Buffalo, they had a 15-point second-half lead. Today, it's a 17-point second-half lead. But you have to now turn this into a far different outcome. Pulled down by the rookie tight end, Harold Fannin, out at the midfield stripe. The Ravens defense wants to end this Cleveland drive. The Browns will go for it on 4th and 3. Flacco in the shotgun. Flacco takes the snap, drops the throw, sets his feet, fires inside the 5. It's broken up.
No way.
And then caught. You've got to be kidding me. Cedric Tillman, on a ball that appeared to have been deflected, catches it for a touchdown.
Bro, that's the second time on 4th down. We got the tilt.
The mood at the stadium has changed dramatically. The offense can put together a scoring drive. It'll change the vibe back in a positive direction.
Still a long game though, bro. Yeah, this is gonna be the drive right here.
Under pressure, steps up, jukes a couple of tacklers coming near side 30. He'll get out of bounds. Quick toss, Derrick Henry, left side, breaks a couple of tackles, picks up a first down as he gets down to Cleveland territory at the Browns' 48-yard line. Lamar takes the snap in the shotgun, throws quickly, complete. And the Ravens will be looking at a 3rd and long. Lamar backpedaling. Flush from the pocket, running to the right. Stiff arms a man, throws near sideline. Caught by Zay Flowers. What an effort coming back to that ball. And that is good for a first down at the Cleveland 34. Lamar wants to throw, has time. Lost it for the end zone. He's got a man open. Touchdown Ravens. Tez Walker, his 2nd of the day.
Does is score touchdowns. 3 career receptions, 3 career touchdowns.
Yeah, Ted. Yo, boy. Yo, boy. Yo, boy. Oh, yeah, I ain't doing that. Hey, bro. 3 catches, 3 touchdowns. You crazy. You crazy. Yeah, he got 3 catches and 3 tutties. Each time, bro. There was one last year. Yeah. It was like yeah.
The Ravens for a 2nd week in a row with a double-digit 4th quarter lead. It was 15 points a week ago in Buffalo. It's 17 points today. The Ravens focused, they talked about it, they practiced it all week, Rod, getting in these situations and getting to a different outcome. Time to put it away. 4th down and 6 for the Browns. Joe Flacco in the shotgun takes the snap. Ravens rush 4. Pocket collapsing. Flacco hit. He is sacked. Ball comes loose. Picked up. Roquan Smith in midfield. He's to the 40. He's to the 30. Roquan to the 20. Roquan, touchdown Ravens. And with 8:18 left to play, Hayes in the barb. Tavius Robinson forced the fumble.
Rowe was running. I didn't know he was that fast.
Hey, Rowe, you gotta let us know the numbers on that. What you think?
20.9, that's a PR.
20.9? I don't know. Somebody had to be right there honking them down for they 20.9. I say 19-2. 19-2.
And that's the exact kind of play this team needed.
Absolutely.
After seeing a 15-point lead evaporate last week, the Ravens wanted a situation where they had a double-digit lead in the 4th quarter, and they could execute a different outcome, and that's what they do there.
That boy hit a high speed. That boy hit a high speed. You would have caught him, or you would have just closed distance. You would have caught him, bro. I don't know about that one, bro. He looked like he was gone, bro. He was out of there. The one guy I think could get him was Morgan Moses. Morgan might hug him. That's speed.
Let's don't have to show it that often.
Okay, cool.
They call it country fumble, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good play.
You can't get a lead in this league and think you can hold it. You've got to get a lead in this league and extend it. Now the Ravens have the ball at the Cleveland 36-yard line. Lamar from the gun will throw. Lofts it near sideline, looking for Hopkins. End zone! Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins, and they're not going to overrule that one. And for a second week in a row, the Ravens put up 40 points.
Same play every time. I go just like this, look. I do that before that way, I say.
DeAndre Hopkins moved into the top 28 career receiving yards in NFL history.
Congrats on that, bro. Big time. Legendary Hop, man.
Ravens beat the Browns. Handle it. 41-17.
What's up, dog?
Hey, bro, keep it.
Oh, yes, sir. Hey, bro, that was OG. You already know that, baby. Yes, sir, man. Always, buddy. Finally on the win column. Get ready for next week now. Hey, go.
What I'm so proud of is what I saw. I saw a mature, winning football team. A team that knows how to win games. And we already did know. You guys, we took last week, you looked back, you learned from it, and you ran into the smoke this week. A couple things that happened in the game. Nate Wiggins. Who up for Nate? Who up? Right. Tavies with a sack fumble.
T-Rob.
How about for T-Rob? Hoo-ah! Oh, and you had the sack fumble for Rowe. Sack fumble. I heard your mom got the ball already. How about for Rowe? Hoo-ah! Like that. That may be a new thing right here. Tez Walker now. Two touchdown catches. So that's 2 for 2 in this game. And he's got 3 career catches for how many touchdowns? 3! Hoo-ah for Tez! Hoo-ah! How about Rokon again, a career high? Tackles for loss 3, hoo-ah again. Sanusi, first career fumble recovery. Sanusi came. Where you at, Sanusi? Sanusi! Hoo-ah for Sanusi! Hoo-ah! And then last but certainly not least, and this will be the game ball, and he'll break us. How about the play that really kind of got us going? How about the punt block? The punt. Before I do that, I just realized. How about the punt return that got us going? Bojante, hoo-ah! Hoo-ah! Nice. And a game ball for Jay Como.
Stay down 3. Man, that's how you play full quarters of football. I hope you guys had fun today, because I sure did. Let's keep this thing rolling. Yeah! Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
At Corrigan Sports Enterprises, we don't just host events, we transform visions into victories. From the very first spark of an idea to the roar of the crowd on the big day, we're with you every step of the way. Corrigan Sports Enterprises, taking events from conception to fruition.
Hey Ravens fans, subscribe to the Ravens official YouTube channel for analysis, interviews, press conferences, and exclusive Ravens Wired content.
Agent Zero, operator.
You can't get anywhere else. Visit youtube.com/Baltimore Ravens to follow and subscribe.
In Maryland, football is for girls. Show your support as the Maryland Girls Flag high school football program continues to grow. When you purchase a Maryland and Ravens-specific Girls Flag football hat and or t-shirt, a portion of the proceeds go directly to the program. All roads lead to the bank. Join us this November 7 and 8 when the Maryland Championships are hosted by the Ravens.
30 seasons.
Baltimore Ravens open up a new chapter.
It's just the start. Join us at the bank this fall as we chase forever, pursue forever, rewrite forever, as we fight for Baltimore and Maryland, for the flock forever. This is our year, 2025 forever. Ravens forevermore.
Today's coverage of the Girls Flag Championship is presented by Invisalign, transforming smiles, changing lives.
Recording alongside the great Kadri Ismail. Kadri, these two teams, talent everywhere.
Talent everywhere. Hold on to your seats. This is going to be a roller coaster of a game. Might get into one of those situations where it's just a scoring fest. Love this championship game by both teams.
And when you get into the last team that has the ball might win it, their quarterbacks are paramount importance. Dunkin' Donuts has our players to watch. And let's get right into Walt Whitman and Margaret Cook, the freshman.
Freshman. Let's remember, you're in the state championship because of your freshman quarterback play. Phenomenal athlete, shows an incredible awareness of the ball, of the field, of her teammates, and gets the ball out of her hands very quickly. And if you try to get her, she will be elusive and make some big runs.
Quite elusive. And for the defending state champs at Clarksburg, number 2, Asia Jones Robinson.
Well, the junior, I tell you what, she is one of those special players. Robinson, she does an amazing job of just allowing the game to come to her. She doesn't have this look of like disorganized fear. She plays with a lot of poise and a lot of confidence. I love the way Asia Jones runs the offense, and I'm looking forward to seeing her perform tonight.
It will be a fabulous night. We have Ravens players here as part of it. We have Poe, the mascot, here. You see the coin toss taking place. It is a spectacle. The girls got to run through the tunnel. We'll be back with the opening possession right after this for the Maryland State Championship Girls High School Flag Football from M&T Bank Stadium.
Take a look at this team, the chosen ones. They've trained for years to be here. You can see their drive, their passion, their focus, and now they're ready to take the field. They're MedStar Health, trusted medical team of the Ravens for more than 20 years. And for every training camp, every practice, and every game, they're the team your team chooses every time. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
It's the biggest deal in breakfast, Dunkin's $6 meal deal. You get a medium iced or hot coffee, bacon, egg, and cheese, and 6 toasty hash browns. Dunkin's $6 meal deal is back.
It began with the fans. And as we approach our 30th season, we're reminded of the moments we've enjoyed together. From the first draft to the last snap, from Festivus to Paradise, from MVP seasons to MVP seasons. Darkness has fallen, purple has risen, and that's just the beginning. Join the flock at M&T Bank Stadium this season and be part of the stories yet untold. Single game tickets are on sale now.
Tonight's games are presented by Invisalign, a confident smile for every version of you. These smiles speak for themselves. Discover why more than 21 million smiles around the world trusted Invisalign aligners with their treatment. Visit our location on the concourse to learn more.
A great entrance tonight for both squads as they get to run out of that tunnel. Q, you've done it.
I'm telling you, it is such a wonderful and amazing feeling to see Jermaine Lewis, my former teammate, Super Bowl champion, amazing kickoff returner, scored a kickoff return in the Super Bowl, and these girls are out here ready to show what they can do and make a name for themselves. You're looking at the defending champions take the field, and Wow, I am excited about this game. This is going to be an exciting game.
Love the gymnastics, and there you go, the coin toss. The players come out for it. The Ravens players have taken such a liking to this, and that starts with Steve Bisciotti all the way down.
Oh, absolutely. I think this is where you're looking at just such a beautiful game.
And the first pass of the game falls incomplete as the fog from the pyrotechnics is still lingering, which kind of creates a nice little atmosphere here. It is a beautiful night. First possession of the game in blue, Clarksburg, and their tremendous junior quarterback, Asia Jones-Robinson. Errant on her first pass, but keep your eyes peeled because she is as quick as a hiccup when it comes to eluding pass rushers. Here's second down, quick pass, slant, almost picked off, but nice defense by the Vikings.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was an opportunity to make a strong catch on the slant route. Just went through the hands of her receiver. I know that this is a team that is very good. Obviously, they're the defending champions. Let's see what they can do with Jones Robinson at quarterback.
Third down, and they pick up the first. And one of the things we'll talk about, Q, is the line to gain. You start with the ball on the 14, and then you have to get to the 20, the 40, the other 20. It's a great way to play a great sport.
Well, it's a great sport. Up-tempo is the name of it, and the ability to be elusive. And you saw right there, Jenna Palmer with the big catch and run.
And they're right back to Asia Jones-Robinson. Rush comes in, she gets it off. And now they are close to the line to gain already after first down with a nice pickup by Ella Geary.
Ella Geary, great catch. And just those elusive hips. I'm telling you, to watch this game, you got to have the ability to keep your hips going and move away from you. You saw the flag right there, and move the ball for another first down. Coyotes are on the move.
So you're already past that line to gain. The violation pushes them a couple yards closer. And Jones-Robinson alone in the backfield. Great snap. Rush comes immediately and in the open field, but flag grabbed just past the 20 strategically by Charlotte Dorsey. Great defense by her, but the catch.
Yeah, that was Grace Gentili. This is a good opportunity to really make some good plays, and Jones Robinson getting it out to the flat, and then the catch after was awesome.
And she does it on the subsequent play. This time it's out to the flat on the right side, gains a couple yards, and that's second and goal.
Destiny Turner, you're seeing the ball be spread around. I think part of what makes Clarksburg so dangerous, the Coyotes like to spread the ball around. Why? Because you got a quarterback like Asia Jones-Robinson.
Oh, and it's a pick off on the inside, and great defense by the Vikings. That is a game changer as they were pressing, and Mason Miller, the senior, steps into it and comes away with the turnover.
I tell you what a great job of Mason Miller. You can see where Jones Robinson wanted to get the ball out of her hands real quickly, but boy, when you're playing center field like that, and that ball comes your way, you got to make them pay, and Miller did.
And now we get Margaret Cook, the freshman quarterback, hands it off up the inside and spinning to gain a couple yards is Mason Miller. Fresh off the pick. Abby Chen, number 2, doing a great job for the Vikings all season long. And she will split out wide to the left along with Chen. And right away back to the pass, right side, out of bounds, just incomplete.
Ooh, just a bit outside. You know, I think Rocky Cruz, her long arms and reach, you thought she would have been able to haul it in. It was just a bit outside, but that was just a great effort. I think when you talk about Rocky Cruz, she is Yeah, her sophomore year. I think she is going to be one you're going to be looking for.
Back to pass, and the ball goes to the ground. It's now going to be 3rd down and a quick. But let's take a look at the rules. There's some little nuances that they did a great job as we see Walt Whitman's going to concede the punt, so they'll get it on their 14. But the field size a little bit smaller, but then the offense, Kadri, 4 downs to achieve the next line to gain. That's kind of clutch.
Yeah, I think so, and I love that. I think it gives you an opportunity to be creative, and then at the same time, defensively, if you hold them, you know you're going to possess the ball and get it back.
The other rule that we will get into is after a touchdown, you have the opportunity to go for 2 points or 3 points as we get a quick snap back and a lob pass. That was a 4-ball.
That there are different levels of balls that are thrown in the air by a quarterback, and yes, that arc of the ball was definitely high, and there is no 4-ball, but it looked like it was, so that was a 3-ball. As far as just the arc of it, I guess you could make up a throw that would be a 4-ball.
There's Abby Chen, the defender on the play. Michelle Barango was the intended receiver. Quick pass, a crossing route, and flag grabbed, but they're going to give them the 1st down. It's where the ball is when the flag is grabbed, and that's going to give them a chance to keep the drive alive.
Yeah, it looked like Mason Miller with the big flag grab.
Head coach for Clarksburg in blue, Casey Landefeld, and that ball's going to fall incomplete. A couple little dropsies, a lot of pressure, still getting comfortable.
Yeah, I think so. It's early, and yes, you do want to kind of find your rhythm.
As we see Rocky Cruz, 2-way player, 2nd and very long, and Jones Robinson gets it to the outside, picks up about 7. And that'll make it a little bit more comfortable with the catch by Kaylin Leggett.
This will be an interesting 3rd down call.
3rd and 10, full
3rd
10.
long, 3rd and long, let's see.
Pass deep down the right side, high loft, Barango the intended target. And it falls incomplete, and they're going to concede the punt there.
Yeah, again, you're trying to make a play, a big play down the football field. Clarksburg is still trying to fill themselves out. Jones Robinson with the throw down the field, but that was just a smart play by Dylan Schwartz, the defender, getting the pass breakup.
And there you see the mascots. Everybody's happy about being here. Beautiful job done by the Ravens. You look at this field, and it looks like it was set up for flag football in the state championship games. Vikings in white, back on offense, and a lob pass to the inside falls incomplete by freshman quarterback Margaret Cook.
That was a dangerous pass. That was
Risky.
into some traffic. The ball didn't come out of her hands as cleanly, so it comes up incomplete.
The teams play 2 24-minute running clock halves. Gives each team about 40 to 50 offensive plays through the course of the game. A double reverse coming now, a sweep to the left side, and a flag grab. That is stud defense. Wow.
An amazing play by the Coyotes. I think we're in for a battle right now in Booker. Woo, this is going to be a good one.
Abby Chen has speed to the outside. They try and get it to her, but nothing happened.
That pursuit was amazing. Jones Robinson can do more than just throw it. She can defend as well.
3rd and very long. Cook steps up and goes deep down the right side. And the pass just a bit. So close, can almost smell them.
Yes, you're talking about Chen just, Abby Chen knows that she had an opportunity for a big play.
And you just see it off the fingertips. And the frustration, and they do concede the punt. which is a nuance that they've created as we see some of the cheerleaders. Ravens doing such a great job of supporting this.
Washington Commanders cheerleaders.
Sure.
Yeah, we got the Washington Commander cheerleaders out, and that's very cool.
Junior quarterback Asia Jones-Robinson running to her left and has some room. Picks up the first down. And good defense. Leela Patel, junior safety number 2. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 is Abby Chen. 3. Leela Patel.
Robinson. Look at the acceleration up the field. Love it.
1st and 14. Jones-Robinson deep down the left side has a receiver. Just trickles out of the hands.
Is that Destiny Turner? She is gonna be sitting there wondering if, when, why, how. She had it in her hands. She was trying to pull it in. I mean, that was just such a great throw by Jones-Robinson. Chin with the coverage. And gosh, Destiny Turner just off the fingertips.
That was a beautiful play set. Here's Jones-Robinson, no running backs. Quick slip pass, they get a couple yards still going. And no flag grabbing, that's gonna give them the first down.
Yes.
Great yards after the catch by Jenna Palmer.
Moving the chains, moving the chains. You gotta stay on schedule. No, Dylan Schwartz is sitting there saying, hey, I got her way back here. How'd she get a first down?
Yeah.
But where the ball is.
And there we go again. More yards after the catch. Good flag grab by Patel. At that time, it's number 11.
Jenna Palmer.
Jenna Palmer doing it again.
Yes, sir. The elusiveness. I love it. I love it. This is the excitement of this game.
Jones-Robinson. No running backs. Oh, it jumped the route. That was Chen right there. She almost had herself going the other way.
There's that right there, boy. She's like, I could have picked it off. Might have been a pick 6.
Tipped it away.
Good defense, though. Good defense. Both teams.
And there's a pass to the inside. That's going to give them the first down, and the drive is alive. Jenna Palmer that time, once again, making her presence felt. Rocky Cruz, stud defender, but not able to stop them from gaining the yards to cross.
Just awesome job by pitch and catch.
Pass to the outside. Receiver broke inside. That was Paige Liu.
Paige Liu and Jones-Robinson. Liu and Robinson almost had a chance to connect on that. Just a bit off.
And we get a timeout called by the defending state champs of Clarksville Coyotes. State championship, M&T Bank Stadium.
In Maryland, girls flag football is on the rise. With leadership from the Ravens, the sport was offered at more than 50 high schools last fall, and these girls are just getting started.
I love the sport now. I never thought I'd grow up becoming a football player.
Girls can have that chance to really showcase a different side of them.
Tell your local officials you want girls flag in your school and help make it a varsity sport statewide.
In Maryland, football is for girls.
There's a nice crowd shot. Folks coming down to see a state championship game as the defending champs, Clarksburg Coyotes. Score still knotted at 0. Quick pass up the inside, and they got something going. It's going to be a touchdown. First one of the game, and that is as big as it gets for Grace Gentili.
Grace Gentili, the senior receiver, talk about north-south running and the ability to sprint into the end zone.
And the timing of the pass by Asia Jones-Robinson, just perfect.
Well, I love this. I mean, she was at center. They knew that the rush was going to come, and then it was just a matter of her just sprinting up, turning around, and making herself available.
Oh, and they do convert the two-point conversion. That was as close as it gets.
Yeah, that's
same play.
And you talk about Gentili with her ability to have that good arm reach. That was just an awesome job. Defending champions coming off strong with a strong drive. Clarksburg, the Coyotes get on the board first.
And again, they have that two-point conversion line or the three-point conversion line if you go from the 10.
Yeah, they absolutely did an excellent job with the
ball deflected out of the hands
with the conversion,
of Margaret Cook.
Oh, looks like it's roughing the passer is the call on the flag.
And she did get her arm hit. There you see on the stadium replay, and we'll have it queued up here. As you see, Rocky Cruz. There's your referee, Carmen John Domenico, putting the play clock in action. Beautiful Saturday night here at M&T Bank Stadium. And pass to the inside and yards after the catch by Mason Miller, the senior, listed as a linebacker. You gotta like that.
Well, in this game, you're going to have all different shapes and sizes of defenders, but it's all about pulling off that flag and having the quickness to be able to do it.
And we are right back. Shotgun snap, little toss, sweep to the right side, and again, nice yards grabbed up by Mason Miller.
Mason Miller shows
Student
so far.
body right.
Mason Miller is doing it, but Gentili with the long arms are able to just snatch that flag out and minimize the gain, because now it is third and medium. That third medium and
third
let's
7.
see what the Vikings are going to call.
And it's a tough spot because you don't punt. You have to concede the punt. They get on the 14, which is a guarantee. So Margaret Cook, the freshman quarterback, back to pass, wants to get the first. Oh, and the little hook and lateral will do it. And another lateral. The ball hits the ground, but they gain the first down distance. That's something right there.
Yeah, that is some good play calling right there. I love it. I mean, I think that the bigger picture, when number 23 is sitting there trying to run and just suck everybody in, she was unable to corral it. However, you're right, they get enough for the first down.
Ella Schweghofer, and Cook right back to the shotgun, has it. The running back fakes it, and now they do a little crisscross and some spin, gets some extra yards, and that's going to give Anya Campbell her first reception of the game.
Anya Campbell was aggressive and nice job of running. It's a beautiful run, nice catch.
Yards after the catch seem to add up so much in this game because they love throwing those little slants, those little drag routes.
Vikings are on the move. The Coyotes are looking to make a stop. This is a critical down.
And there's the snap. Cook fakes it to the jet sweep, but the ball falls incomplete. They'll bring up third and a hefty. As we see Poe.
Schweighöfer is a little bit frustrated with that, knowing that she had an opportunity, couldn't pull it in, but this is an important third down for the team. Let's see what they draw up. Margaret Cook.
11 yards to cover. See how many rushers the defending state champs in Clarksburg send. They send 2. Flag comes very quickly. The defender got in there, and regardless, it falls incomplete. So that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they decide to pin them deep and concede the punt. Interesting turn of events. There's Some of those great Clarksburg defenders. And of course, Abby Chen, number 2. Leela Patel, number 3. They've done a great job for Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman being led by freshman quarterback Margaret Cook. But this is Asia Jones-Robinson. And Walt Whitman rushed a lot of players there. Went for coverage, and they gave up the first down.
Well, it's unusual that you don't have that rush. I think what they're recognizing, last time the Coyotes had the ball, it was about Jones-Robinson getting it out to her center and Grace Gentile. Well, they're going to counteract that by not rushing and playing back some defense. Here comes a rush.
And a deep ball down the left side, just overthrown.
See, that's what you do. You change it up. You have a change of pace where you're going to back in the coverage, or you're going to go out there. I think that was that number 18? Was that
Barongo?
Yeah, Barongo. She showed some burst there. Yeah. Know that pressure kind of, the accuracy wasn't there, but I'm sure she's going to be connecting up with her quarterback, Jones-Robinson.
2nd and 20. Rush comes quickly. They hit it right to the center, and flags are grabbed after a gain of about 8. So that gives them manageable.
Yeah, Gentile, I think this is their play that they like to do. It's where she's going to snap the ball. They don't have blockers kind of protecting Jones-Robinson. So what they do is they leak her out, turn her around with long arms. The tall body gives her an opportunity to have an advantage over the defenders.
And now we get a whistle violation. The defense jumped on the motion. And there's a 1-yard gap. And fans that are watching at home closely, you'll see the officials put down 2 little white dots. One is for the offensive line of scrimmage, and the other is for the defensive line of scrimmage. They're a yard back, and they definitely encroached on that one. Here's Jones-Robinson, sprints quickly to the right, almost a keeper by design, and she gains the yardage.
Hefty yards.
Gives her the first.
Nice. Oh my gosh, the way she was able to turn the corner and get up the field was just wonderful job of running. I know Jones-Robinson, you get to that corner and you're trying to get up the field. They ain't pull a flag. Let's keep going.
She continues to accelerate, gets the first down, and they get a fresh set of downs. And it's 1st and 15. So right away, a little bit more manageable. As you see that Walt Whitman defense, the rushers, crucial that Caroline Schwartz, the sophomore, gets in, pressures Jones-Robinson, but the completion and the flag grab. Charlotte Dorsey, fabulous grab by her as Jenna Palmer tried to make something happen after the catch.
One of those situations where you're right in that area of the football field. If you're the Vikings, you can hold them, possibly get the ball back. This 2nd down, 2nd and medium, you got, in my mind, 2 downs and possibly 3.
Yep.
Because of where the ball is at to do some things, and that's a 2-minute warning. They're just letting each team know, and now they're going to play.
They don't stop the clock for much in this game.
Nope, they're just letting you know, 2 minutes, okay, guys, this is what's what.
Asia Jones-Robinson takes the snap and is poised. Throws it a little bit flat-footed, gets it, flag grabbed quickly. Credit that to Dylan Schwartz again. The catch that time by Grace Gentile.
Grace Gentile is your go-to receiver, and she is just doing a good job of making herself available. Again, they're playing some deep coverage, not allowing any deep ball, but they're also looking at the underneath as the main thing. Again, that was the quick pass that now comes up incomplete, which brings up that 4th down. It was a good play call, just wasn't able to execute it.
And see what they opt for. It's like a 20-yard difference if they gain nothing. And they're going to go for it on 4th down. Jones Robinson back to pass. Rush comes deep down the middle into double/triple coverage.
Oh, boy.
And the defender just puts her arms up. That's a great play by the defender.
Well, yes,
coached.
it is. I think if you look at it, Alex Blauer, in her mind, she's trying to run by defenders. And I think the scouting report, the Vikings are recognizing if we can hold them and not allow the big pass down the field, that's to our advantage. That's why we saw the triple coverage. Good job defensively by the Vikings.
There's the defending state champion sideline as Margaret Cook gets back in. And we're going to running play. Option right. I love it.
That, you talk about.
That J.C. Watts?
Well, it was cool because you're talking about a nice little, what was it? Jet sweep meets a little sprint option. Nice job, nice execution.
Well practiced, well prepared,
Layla
and
Patel.
well performed. Patel with the run. I love how many players Walt Whitman has with the wristband. Here's Cook, steps into the pocket, gets it up, ball everywhere, and now it's caught. And the flag is grabbed. I don't know how they grabbed the flag because the ball, it takes your mind off.
Well, Layla Patel just did such a beautiful job. I mean, the ball was bobbled up originally by her. Let's look at this replay. You can just see it right here. I mean, there was the ball, or she's stepping up into the pocket. Ball's bobbled. She holds on, her concentration, and gets the ball upfield for the first down.
And Barango somehow finds the poise to grab the flag. There's the crossing route flag grab again very quickly. Catch that time by Anya Campbell.
Yes, sir.
The senior.
Yes, sir.
And now we have a timeout on the field with 30 seconds left in the half. And we're going to stay right here. It is unbelievable. So thankful to have Invisalign. Your smile creates the best version of you. And Invisalign does such a nice job helping so many folks, millions of folks. As we see the defending state champs and now the crowd. Some of them a little over bundled.
Well, it's a little bit nippy in the air. It's November, and now you're looking at, clearly the sun has gone down hours ago. So, yes, it is a little bit of a nip in the air.
A little chill.
Yes.
But a great night if you're an athlete on this field, and these girls are having an absolute blast.
Absolutely.
And that time it looked like a new quarterback and ball bounds around and is caught. Huge reception by number 6, Mason Miller. Wow.
The concentration by Miller. The ball was up in the air. She high points it. It gets tipped right here, but she still manages to keep her concentration and finish on the play.
And I believe Walt Whitman went with senior quarterback. Yes, they did. Sydney Altman.
Sydney has that strong arm. They're trying to get the ball down the field, but look at the tip. And then the concentrated effort by the Vikings.
Great play with 21 seconds in the half, and again, a timeout on the field so that they can set something up. This clock runs.
Well, I'm curious from an aspect of, is it Margaret Cook not feeling okay? Is she out for any reason, or is this strategic and they had that all along to play her and then have Sydney come on in, the senior, to lead them down the field?
Here's Altman alone in the backfield, gets the pass off deep down the left side, just out of the hands. Oh, so close. Can almost, Abby Chen.
Abby Chen is going to say to herself, next time I just need to trust running through the ball. Now watch it. You'll see now Altman has a strong arm. And that was a throw, that was a dime. But there was just a tiny bit of deceleration, and then she accelerated to it and was unable to bring it in. Oh my gosh, Chen, I feel for you.
Altman back to pass, straight back in the pocket, and the ball gets deflected upon release, and it falls incomplete.
Huge.
And that'll bring up 3rd down and 20.
Jenna Palmer, huge pass deflection. They are trying to go for the big play before the half is up. And that was just a greatly timed Watch this replay here again. You got
She's up
Altman
there.
throwing it, and you're seeing Palmer timing it up and deflecting it.
And here's Altman. Steps up, does not go. Uh-oh. That was a miscue between quarterback and receiver. And that'll bring up 4th and goal with 5 seconds to go. And you see Altman. They were talking with their head coach. State championship game, a lot of pressure. And they are now hustling up to the line of scrimmage as the play clock is late. 5 seconds to go in the half. Altman takes the snap, pass, and the hook and lateral, and the flag is grabbed as the clock hits zeros. And that'll keep the Coyotes up 7-0 at halftime.
Good job by Jenna Palmer with defensive pulling of the flag, but that was a really cool Vikings play calling. Just great defense, was able to thwart the last efforts to have them score before the half.
Make something happen right before the halftime. State championship girls flag football at M&T Bank Stadium. Thank you so much to the Ravens and the great Adam Riddell and Shamar Gray for making it happen.
At Corrigan Sports Enterprises, we don't just host events, we transform visions into victories. From the very first spark of an idea to the roar of the crowd on the big day, we're with you every step of the way. Corrigan Sports Enterprises, taking events from conception to fruition.
Hey Ravens fans, subscribe to the Ravens official YouTube channel for analysis, interviews, press conferences, and exclusive Ravens Wired content.
Agent Zero, operator.
You can't get anywhere else. Visit youtube.com/Baltimore Ravens to follow and subscribe.
In Maryland, football is for girls. Show your support as the Maryland Girls Flag high school football program continues to grow. When you purchase a Maryland and Ravens-specific girls flag football hat and/or t-shirt, a portion of the proceeds go directly to the program. All roads lead to the bank. Join us this November 7 and 8 when the Maryland Championships are hosted by the Ravens.
30 seasons
Baltimore Ravens open up a new chapter.
is just the start. Join us at the bank this fall as we chase forever, pursue forever, rewrite forever, as we fight for Baltimore and Maryland, for the flock forever. This is our year, 2025 forever. Ravens forevermore.
Take a look at this team, the chosen ones. They've trained for years to be here. You can see their drive, their passion, their focus, and now they're ready to take the field. They're MedStar Health, trusted medical team of the Ravens for more than 20 years. And for every training camp, every practice, and every game, they're the team your team chooses every time. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
It's the biggest deal in breakfast, Dunkin's $6 meal deal. You get a medium iced or hot coffee, bacon, egg, and cheese, and 6 toasty hash browns. Dunkin's $6 meal deal is back.
It began with the fans. And as we approach our 30th season, we're reminded of the moments we've enjoyed together. From the first draft to the last snap, from Festivus to Paradise, from MVP seasons to MVP seasons. Darkness has fallen, purple has risen, and that's just the beginning. Join the flock at M&T Bank Stadium this season and be part of the stories yet untold. Single game tickets are on sale now.
Tonight's games are presented by Invisalign, a confident smile for every version of you. These smiles speak for themselves. Discover why more than 21 million smiles around the world trusted Invisalign aligners with their treatment. Visit our location on the concourse to learn more.
Greetings and salutations from halftime as the crowd is fired up for this state championship game between Walt Whitman and Clarksburg. The Coyotes with a 7-0 lead here at halftime. Booker Corrigan and the birthday boy, Kadri Ishmael, turning 27 years old today. Happy birthday, my friend.
It's a beautiful day, and I am so grateful for another year of life, and I am grateful to be here sharing this day with you and the fans and this awesome game against Clarksburg and Whitman, the Coyotes and the Vikings.
The defending state champion, the Coyotes, and just like the rug ties the room together, halftime highlights and stats time to hand you. Let's look at the highlight, the big touchdown. Jones Robinson to the center.
Yeah, I tell you what, one of the things that we've noticed is just the way in which they do their offense. Gentili, she did an awesome job of getting the ball. And then, of course, that conversion, contested catch, those long arms really was to her advantage. That's where you see this game at. Clarksburg 7 and Walt Whitman, the Vikings, nothing.
And there's your Linganore State Championship team. They won the earlier game tonight, 2 games being played. And you cannot thank the Ravens enough. And it really does, and we've said it on most of our broadcasts. It starts from the top down, Steve Bisciotti and what he does and how much he loves the community. As we get right back at it, Walt Whitman yet to score a touchdown, but they come back with their freshman quarterback, Cook. And the flag grabbed by Jones Robinson.
Well,
she does it all.
I tell you what, like, they're looking to march this ball down the football field. The Coyotes are saying no, not so fast.
Cook back in at quarterback. They showed Altman for the end of the half, and there is the late pass. We're trying to, this is a big call.
That was a sack.
That was a sack. I didn't hear a whistle or anything.
Ellie Geary,
yeah.
She had the sack. They took the flag out and play stopped.
Geary did an amazing job there because they did actually convert the first down, but now they have third and 5. You got to get over that line there. You see a great job on the replay by our coverage squad, our camera guys. Outside little corner route, and it is.
Wow, that's amazing.
Was that picked off?
No, amazing defense.
It's away from us.
That was Alex Blauer with the defensive stop.
Unbelievably athletic. And Walt Whitman will concede the punt. In girls flag football, you can simply concede the punt and the other team gets the ball on their own 14-yard line. And Asia Jones Robinson, who doesn't leave the field that often. Back at quarterback, and they are set to go. That's the other thing, that the concession of the punt really helps speed up the action. Jones Robinson, design keeper the whole way. Oh. And just before the line to gain, that gives them second and very short from deep in their own territory.
I think part of what we're seeing is that the Whitman Vikings are playing so far back, and they are also playing Gentili a little tighter because that's been the go-to person. Now it opens up the running game.
Oh, Jones Robinson throws the pick. What a step in play. Stud catch by number 13, Rocky Cruz. She has made an impact tonight.
Yeah, Rocky Cruz just read the eyes of Jones Robinson, trying to get it to Gentili, I believe it was. Yeah, she tried to get it to Gentili. Looked like Gentili stopped, and she probably thought she was going to still run, but regardless, great job on the turnover by Rocky Cruz.
Freshman quarterback Cook. Empty backfield. Takes the snap right away into the inside. Flag is grabbed quickly off of Mason Miller. And the Vikings have a second and a very short one.
Second and a very short one. It'll be interesting to see what they actually call whether or not they go aggressive and try to take a shot into the end zone, knowing that they have another play or another down. Technically, I would say 2 more downs.
Yeah. Here's the snap. Cook steps into the pocket, completes it up the middle, and trying to advance, but great flag grab once again.
Layla Patel, the Vikings' trusted receiver, the junior, across the middle, made a heck of a catch.
Great catch and then an unbelievable flag grab.
You're going to see this right here, just a nice job stepping up into the pocket, high pointed it right across the middle, and then was able to accelerate.
Barango with the flag grab. Here's Cook, our design run the whole way, and flag is grabbed at about the 5-yard line. That's just good defense by Grace Gentile.
Grace Gentile with those long arms. I mean, she does an awesome job defending as well as receiving. Awesome. Because that would have been a huge opportunity. You can see right here.
Woo. Probably going to make it in as the Vikings break the huddle. 2nd and goal. Good snap. Cook, quick pitch to the right, and the flag is grabbed. That is just great defense. That is swarming the ball, and it was Rihanna Prather.
Yeah, Rihanna Prather, she really, I think, just did a heads-up job of accelerating and taking away that corner of Miller. If Miller got to the corner, boy, that would have been a bigger play. Now you're in that neither world of being 3rd down in the goal line.
Cook into the corner and up for grabs, knocked away. Great defense, great effort for the ball.
Rocky Cruz with the long arms had to be more defender than receiver.
And
you
once
can see
again,
right here, like that ball was a nice ball, but Rocky Cruz had to go up and knock it away, or it might have potentially been picked off. This is that 4th down call. Let's see what happens.
Cook gets the snap, steps in, throws it left, some contact, but it's knocked away, incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs. Layla Patel looked like she was just getting her head around and was unable to locate the ball, and gosh, missed opportunity to get that deep into the Coyotes.
Off that interception too. That
exactly right.
Cruz made
exactly
the pick
right.
off, and they could not convert it to points. But
Asia Jones-Robinson now has an opportunity to kind of march her team back down the field.
And the Coyotes go right back to the center with a quick play. Jones-Robinson down after the play. Curious to see what brought that about. She looked like she got it off pretty cleanly, and the referee was right there, and now he is going to call it. No flag thrown, but he's calling roughing the passer.
Yes. Oh, that definitely is roughing the passer. Oh my gosh. No, he had the flag out as soon as she did it. He had the flag out as soon as she did it, and that's roughing. You'll see right here on the replay. Right there, the little hip check.
Leg-to-leg contact, and yes, the flag did come in.
Geary was like, well, you know, I'll give you a little something.
Jones-Robinson handles the high snap, looks to run right away, and now lofts it up deep for nobody. That was a miscommunication, Quadri.
Yeah, miscommunication, and Jones-Robinson is telling her receiver, keep running. That whole stop and look back. I know, bigger picture-wise for Destiny Turner, she's like, wait a minute, what? You want me to? Okay, I will keep on running.
Accelerate
I believe
through
it.
the catch.
Absolutely.
And there is Jones-Robinson, a little limp, a little hitch in her giddy up as she gets set for 2nd down after picking up that crucial 1st down. Asia alone in the backfield, 3 receivers to her left. And she flat-footed there, Q.
Yeah, flat-footed, you know, and rhythm is a little bit off. I mean, Blauer is not the tallest, but if you just put it on her, the senior, I think, would have been able to turn up the field and get a really big gain. Now you're putting yourself in that 3rd and long.
Nice look at Alex Blauer. And they go bunch formation here. This will be interesting. fake the handoff, and now she directs traffic down the field and overthrows. And that'll bring up 4th down, and it looks like they're going to concede that deep.
You know, I think they're not realizing that Jones Robinson's arm strength can easily get the ball out and down the football field. And so from a receiver standpoint, you got to keep on running. That Lauer slowed up and thought that you weren't going to be able to get it, but Jones Robinson has the arm strength to do it.
And as a receiver, your job is to keep running the route. Here's Cook, inside handoff, and great acceleration. That's gonna, they mark it short.
Miller on the carry.
Just a smidge short, so that'll bring up 2nd and 1.
And of course, when you talk about Gentile, the long arm of the law, kind of reminds me of Kyle Hamilton. She just is everywhere and making plays and has that long frame, long arms, and it's easy to grab those flags.
It is fun to draw the parallels between the athletes on this field and the highest level.
Yes.
Reverse action, acceleration by Chen, little spin, curves the word, spins the verb. But the flag is grabbed by Jones Robinson prior to crossing the yard to gain. So they're now 3rd and nervous.
Yes,
right?
3rd and nervous, and I would say that, you know, this is definitely 2-down territory. I'm not conceding this. I would say we're going to get this 1st down one way or the other.
And the other thing is if you don't get it, they have the maximum amount and only 4 downs in which to do it. And there it is. Cook, the freshman, tucks it and goes and picks up a crucial 1st down for the Vikings. If they want to take away the state championship from Clarksburg, they're going to have to make something happen. They just have to keep this ball moving up the field.
Well, isn't it interesting? I mean, Margaret Cook, you know, she was in there, but then you had the senior Altman. She had a drive. I know that she has, it seems, the arm strength and talent to sling it down the field, but you're looking at Cook right there with the 1st down using her legs.
Cook, quick pass, knocked away as she delivered it. Sometimes that'll draw a roughing the passer call.
There was no roughing on that one. That was just a good defensive play by the long arm of the law.
There you go,
Yet
Gentile.
again, Gentile has those long arms and great timing. I mean, that was strong timing to knock that ball down and cause the incompletion.
And here's Cook with Mason Miller in the backfield alongside her. A little motion coming, quick handoff, and then a pitch, and they get the past the initial 1st down, and then some spins come. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 5.
We saw that play earlier where you do the jet sweep sprint option. And so that jet sweep sprint option now to your sideline, it worked so well because it draws in a defender and it allows for, if you got it and you do with Miller, an opportunity to speed up the field and get a big chunk of yards.
This is a huge 5 yards. There they go again. Cook fakes it, and the flag is grabbed in the backfield, technically.
Yeah, and now you're looking at what do you want to do? Are you going to concede?
They're conceding the punt.
Okay.
That's a tough one, and the coaches are great about making that call very quickly in the games we've watched.
Yep.
They don't dilly-dally.
No, they don't. I mean, there's good time left on the clock. Just know that you got to play strong defense.
Little run pass option there.
A little run pass option, yeah. You don't want to put your team in harm's way.
So it'll be Clarksburg's ball from their own 14-yard line with 11 minutes and some change. 1st and 6. And Jones Robinson, the junior, Asia, poised behind. No real rush here from Walt Whitman, and she's able to find Barango, and Barango gains a chunk of yards. 1st and about 4 now because of the location. Great play by Destiny Turner on that one as well.
That was a good look off by Jones Robinson on that play where she's directing everybody to go deep. All eyes are everywhere else, and she finds her open receiver, Barango.
No, it's her classmate, Turner. 10 and 18, tough to from our van. And with your old eyes,
excuse me, Destiny Turner, all right.
Here is Jones Robinson, deep down the left sideline, knocked away very well by Chen. One of the better corners in the state. You see her get a jump on the ball.
Jenna Palmer had an opportunity, and you saw Chen with the just really good defense to knock the ball down.
Second and just 4. And the Coyotes with the 7-0 lead. And it's an obvious run, and Jones Robinson gets the needed mileage. That was a run the whole way. And she kind of made it look a little easy.
Timely. It was a timely one. Very good. I think that bigger picture-wise, boy, you know, she is the do-it-all, jack of all trades, you know, directing the offense. Now they have an opportunity to keep the ball, possess the ball, possible another first down, and get into the scoring zone.
Jones Robinson alone in the backfield. Has a receiver backed up to her right. She goes left, and a low pass. Really put in a tough place right there was Jenna Palmer. And the ball hits the turf, and it'll be second down and 12. Clarksburg has that state championship title, and Walt Whitman has to come take it. Same formation, trip receivers to the right. 8:27 on the game clock. And there's a quick completion and great flag grab. Looks like number 13, Rocky Cruz, with another defensive play.
I tell you what, Jenna Palmer.
Yep, the receiver.
Yes, she is doing an excellent job of getting north and south. Being very efficient, gives you an opportunity in this 3rd and medium.
Asia alone in the backfield. Trip receivers to her left. Looking left, now runs to the right, and she's got some room. First down and more. Unbelievable diving flag grab. Wow, she was destined for the end zone. She just tucks it and goes.
Well, Asia, I tell you what, she has that good sense of where things are at. You'll see right here, they've done a better job of covering up Gentili, but then she recognizes if you're going to cover her up, then I'm going to take off, and yes, she did, and first down, and now you're in the scoring zone.
First and goal from the 8. Lob pass into the middle, falls incomplete. A little bit dangerous. They say in the NFL, don't throw down the middle late.
Well, you don't want to throw it down the middle or across your body in that regards. That's where it gets a little dicey, but good defense and no harm, no foul if you're the Coyotes.
Timeout on the field. We'll step away for just a quick sec. Just under 7 minutes to go in the state championship game.
In Maryland, girls flag football is on the rise. With leadership from the Ravens, the sport was offered at more than 50 high schools last fall, and these girls are just getting started.
I love the sport now. I never thought I'd grow up becoming a football player.
Girls can have that chance to really showcase a different side of them.
Tell your local officials you want girls flag in your school and help make it a varsity sport statewide.
In Maryland, football is for girls.
Crowd is tense right now. It's a one-score game in the Maryland Girls High School Football Flag Championship as we see Asia Jones Robinson She's done such a great job offensively and defensively.
Yes.
For her Coyotes. Alone in the backfield, trip receivers left, 2 to the right. Stands, delivers, and you got Mossed. Oh no, right over the head. That is a big-time play by a big-time player. Destiny Turner, touchdown. Oh, yes you did.
Incredible job by Destiny Turner. Look at this replay. First, you're talking about Jones Robinson under pressure, but throws a dot. And you talk about just high pointing a ball, Destiny Turner.
A little chaos ensues on the point after. Knocked to the turf.
Layla Patel with the pass defense. I mean, you almost thought for a hot second that Patel was going to be able to intercept that and take it to the hizzy.
And gets a point.
Yeah, that
Whitman yet to notch one.
Keeps the Coyotes 13, Vikings nothing, but again, great job.
Here's Cook looking left, deflected. And that's going to bring up second down. Clock running at 5:37. And at this point, Walt Whitman's got to play with a little bit more urgency, Kadri.
Yes, indeed. I think so. You know, the time is not on your side, but at the same time, you also don't want to speed up to the point where you make mistakes. I think this is where Margaret Cook has to just methodically go down the field and then take your shots when available.
Fake hand. No, they do hand it off. Great jitterbug in the backfield. And yards gained. That is Patel. Stud. She could have lost some yards there.
She could have. Right, had 2 defenders. One of them is on the field getting her or trying to, Gentili, but yeah, Patel, you saw that acceleration.
Just over 4:30 to go. Here's Cook, quick pass to her left, completed, and the flag is grabbed. Great by Maura Curry. But even flag by Destiny Turner. Her influence last 5 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very impressed. All the athleticism, the level of competition, been fabulous.
Cook getting the ball out of her hands, just nice and smooth and in rhythm, and Rocky Cruz with the big catch.
Oh, ball! A high lob, but it's knocked away by who else? Amy Jones.
The junior on offense and the junior on defense, and she is just making plays. You're absolutely right.
I wonder if she's getting NIL money. You know, I had to say to one of our high school games, Q. We've had a great year, unbelievable time. But yes, NIL's probably not that far from high school. Here we go. Cook. Empty backfield, goes deep down the right sideline, and that is picked. That is going to go to the house.
She is caught right around the 4-yard line.
She was.
The
flag was grabbed. Wow. That's a...
Talk about Destiny Turner interception, just saw it all the way and confidently picked it off. Look at that. She read the quarterback's eyes. She saw it all the way. And what an amazing job accelerating down the football field. Good for her defensively, setting it up for her offense.
Oh, yeah. Asia Jones Robinson. I can see her running this one in. They don't call me Captain Obvious for nothing. Touchdown, Asia Jones Robinson. Y'all sit back and enjoy the light show. Tom Ford tuxedos with no reason.
That was just...
You can see it coming.
Yeah, you knew Jones Robinson was going to do it. You can see on this replay here where making 2 girls miss, getting it in for the score.
She's got that quickness where she just stands there. And as soon as the defenders rush in one way, boom.
She has that ability to direct line.
And they're now going for the 2-point yard. I think more for just creativity and fun. Double pass. Oh, it gets deflected. Joe Robinson almost catches it. She is omnipresent out there. As the clock is now at the 2-minute whistle. Nothing. The defense has come to play. Good look at Jenna Palmer, as well as Destiny Turner, another stud, number 18, Michelle Barango. And here's the pass. It gets knocked up by who other than Asia Jones-Robinson. Slams it to the ground.
You got to do it on defense. And she is definitely, and it's inside the 2-minute mark. They are a few minutes away from punching their ticket to the championship trophy celebration.
They are the defending state champs. They certainly want to make that a 2-time. And here's Cook. Run up the inside of the flag is grabbed instantaneously. I don't even know if the handoff had happened before Jenna Palmer grabbed that flag. And again, Grace Gentili doing amazing things on the defensive end.
Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah.
Number 16.
Yeah, number 14.
As opposed to a number 14. Yes, sir.
Great pass to the inside, and the flag not grabbed. That's going to give him a first down. That's a big play.
I tell you what.
Big play.
That was really cool by Rocky Cruz to weave through there and do her best to get the first down. That was really cool.
The Vikings now with the clock running because the flag was grabbed inbounds. Cook looking left the whole way, and that's going to be picked off. Stepping in to get it, flag grabbed, but Asia Jones-Robinson. Kadri, is there any doubt in your mind who the player of the game is? Is there any doubt in your mind?
Talk about just really finishing off a game. And now remember, this is interesting because Margaret Cook is a freshman.
And there's a flag down.
Yes, and you also know Sydney Altman being the senior, they tried to figure out whether or not she was going to get some significant playing time, and at the critical of moments, you're seeing this upper class team led by Asia Jones-Robinson make the freshman pay with the interception, the second interception of the game.
You gotta, it's under a minute left and you just threw an interception, and Margaret Cook was the one who hustled down and grabbed the flag. So you gotta give her the Hart Trophy.
Yes.
For acts like that.
Absolutely.
The first instinct for high school players, especially freshmen, is when you make a little mistake, you hang your head, you sulk for a moment, and
played with so much poise. She
Yeah.
played with so much poise, and that was just an excellent job by her.
Yeah.
I think right now we're looking at them doing the greatest play known to exist in sport, the kneel down.
Oh, there it is.
Victory. Another kneel down. The clock continues to run.
2-time.
And they are
defending state champs.
Yes, sir.
How about that?
Your Clarksburg Coyotes, 2025 girls flag football state champions.
Back to back on a beautiful night here in Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium, where the Ravens, Super Bowl champions back in the day, they played the same stadium, and now these young ladies have had a chance to win a state championship here. How great is it? And look, there's your MedStar player of the game, Asia Jones-Robinson. I'm not going to blow the surprise for you, but it's not a surprise. There
well,
she
you know,
is.
she just played with just such incredible poise and big play capabilities. She ran the ball to kind of get things started. And, I thought the way she was able to get up the football field in key moments, but then also throwing the ball to her dynamic receivers. I really loved Gentili, the way she made herself known, and of course, Destiny Turner with the big touchdown. So both players, and on the conversion, both players just made themselves available for her. And then defensively, knocking the ball down. And then, of course, you're looking at her getting into the end zone for the touchdown.
Unbelievable play. The athleticism through the roof. Final thoughts on the season and the championship game.
Fantastic. Both games we were able to call phenomenal by both divisions. Again, Walt Whitman, they were fighting valiantly. Clarksburg now becomes back-to-back state champions, and love the energy of the crowd, love the energy here by Clarksburg Coyotes and their fan base. And I know that Walt Whitman, they're going to look at this as a teachable moment to, again, put themselves in a position to compete next year to get back here to M&T Bank Stadium.
And congrats to Clarksburg. Keep having a great day, right? Go out, make good decisions, represent your school and your family well. Now that you're a two-time champion, that's what we expect from you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Beautiful night for Asia Jones-Robinson, your MedStar Health Player of the Game. She did it all night long. Gotta thank the Ravens for all they do for us. The great Adam Riddell, Shamar Gray. It's a fabulous organization to be a part of. For Kadri Ishmael, I'm Booker Corrigan, reminding you, you only get one shot at today.